What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? How you doing, man? What is going on? Everybody in the his house. Good to see y'all. How y'all doing today? What's going on, guys? There you go. Let's see who's in the house, man. We got Delano up in here. We got sports expert Jay Bird, Wanda Maldonado, Thomas Price, Scotty H. What's going on, guys? Now, I'll tell you this. I am looking at this chat over here, and this chat is laggy. So, just to let you know, it's a little laggy. But now it's starting to move now. I got Papa Chulo, Chad, Simon Z, Scotty H, Jared Williams, Techie 800, John Williams, Ligma's in the house, VMH, Sir Cardinal, what's going on, my man? Sir Cardinal's up in the house. Sean and Stevens, Thomas Price, Suede Nation, Steps, Sis, Andy Garcia, Sports Expert, Logan the Sauce God, my man Delano, Quentin Nichols, Taylor, how you doing, my lady? Thank you for joining the stream. Frosty Clobbs, KP, DieHardGiantsFan, Big Daddy, G-Men 409, LA Lou, Mr. Mini Guy, Nafis Kelly, Anthony Perez. We got a big crowd in here already, guys and girls. You know what to do. Smash that thumbs up button. Make it happen. Make it happen. And I apologize again for the audio. For some reason or another, my microphone is not being picked up. It's not being picked up by my computer. I don't exactly know what the problem is with that, why it's doing that. It just doesn't find it. So I have to use the computer audio until I can figure out exactly what the hell is going on with that. I don't understand it. But obviously, the draft just concluded yesterday, and it was a long 3 days. But again, thank you guys and girls all for being there with me and Chris. That was awesome. We had a lot of fun doing that. And we had a really good draft, so I'm excited at how well the Giants drafted. I feel like we're going in the right direction, and I feel like the Giants are building a foundation for the future, man. What do I think about Jameis Winston signing with the Saints? I think it's a good signing, Jared. I mean, he's a pretty serviceable quarterback, and if something happens to Drew Brees, they don't have to worry about Taysom Hill. So definitely, I think it's a good signing there. Without a doubt. What's going on, Strategy Gamer? What's up there, 79 Steve? What's going on there, Blue Jackets Talk? How you doing, man? Jedrick Wills just retweeted my tweet with a comment. There you go. Cool. Very nice. What is going on? Yeah, Boomer Sooner Tech. Yeah, Dallas had a big draft. Dallas had a very big draft. Big draft for Dallas. They did really well. Baltimore killed the draft. Baltimore, Arizona, Cleveland, they all had really good drafts. Really good. What's going on there, 30 cornerback? Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, I wanted to do the Juman League video. I do it. I don't pay attention to it. I'm figuring the audio's there. I go to watch it. There's no audio. I don't know what the hell happened, so I just figured, you know what? Instead of doing 3 videos in one day, I'll do the Javon Leak video tomorrow. I'm going to have one on Benjamin Victor tomorrow as well. So I'm going to do those 2 guys tomorrow, Benjamin Victor and Javon Leak. I'm really excited about the Javon Leak signing because, like I said, one of the guys, one of my subscribers said Javon Leak's actually better than Anthony McFarland, and he averaged 7.2 yards a carry. So I thought that was really good. So I like that. I like that a lot, man. D Rose, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. I did, Jasmine. I heard about him. I never remember his name. It's like Ryan's John or something, right? Or John Ryan's. I get it confused. But worst pick, Flowers or Apple? Oh, Flowers. Flowers is worse. Flowers is definitely worse. 6'7". I mean, we'll see what he does. I don't know much about him. He played in Canada, so I don't know too much about him. Why wasn't I watching the last dance documentary, KP? Because when I'm done with the stream, I'll go upstairs. I got Disney Plus. I'm just going to go to ESPN, and I'm just going to watch it then. That's why. I'm just going to watch it then. I loved Xavier McKinney. I love that. Taylor, I did watch his video. It was a little disturbing. To say the least, man. You Browns did have a solid draft, Snake. Yes, they did, man. They had a really good draft. They did very well. What's going on there, Chris Leon? Thoughts on Austin Mack? I did a video on it. I love the signing. I like what the Giants have done in the undrafted free agent market. So, yeah, Disney Plus. My kid's 3, so I have to have Disney Plus. Plus, my wife loves Disney movies, so of course. But yeah, I mean, obviously he's got physical gifts. There's no doubt about that. We'll see how they translate to the NFL. You know, if he can make the team. Rice and John, thank you. I could have Ryan's John, Rice and John. But yeah, man, it's doing good. I like the Austin Mack pickup. Speaking of the Austin Mack pickup, man, the day, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that, brother. Really, my good man. Says thank you for all your hard work these past few days. We needed some sports after it being out of our lives for so long. You're the man. Day man, how can I be the man when you're the man? Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I really do appreciate that so much. Yeah, I love the Xavier McKinney pick. I loved that pick. And you know, the foolish me, I'm listening to people in the chat or haters, you know, talking about how he's Landon Collins and how he can't cover. He's one of the best cover safeties in college football. So I love that. So that was a fantastic pick. That was a great pick. And it's going to give us so much versatility in our secondary because both McKinney and Peppers can move all over the field. So we're going to have a ton of versatility in that secondary, which is exactly what Joe Judge wants. So that's going to be absolutely awesome. 79 Steve, how can I be the man when you the man? I don't know why that has to be okayed. It doesn't make any sense. Brillo, Hazelnut's in the house. What is going on there, Hazelnut? Thank you for joining the stream. Good to see you. Do I think Shane Lemieux could be the center? Yes, I do. I do think Shane Lemieux could be the center. I think eventually he could be. 420 gang, smoke him because you got him. Of course. Ohio State could come up big and underrated. Yeah, there's a lot. We got a lot of these guys. But as I was saying, speaking of that Austin Mack, that video that I did, that thing has a life of its own, man. I don't get videos that get 11,000 views. That thing is still ticking. I don't know what I've never understood YouTube's algorithm. Like sometimes I do a video and it does really good, and sometimes I do a video and it doesn't do good. Hard to explain it. But I did watch the first 2 episodes of Last Dance Tell. Yes, I did, and I've been looking forward to the last 2 or the next 2. I don't know how many parts are in this thing, but I definitely been looking forward to that. And I'm going to tell you, basketball cards value has exploded because of this thing. So it's good for me. I certainly like that, man. Joe DeGrazia, what's going on, man? Tyler Miller, how you doing? Harry Adams, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. I got to watch Sickets on Xavier McKinney. Sickets HD. All right, I'll take a look at it. Who had the worst draft, Brock? The Packers. The Packers were disgraceful. Packers draft was terrible. That was an awful draft. Number one, you trade up to get Jordan Love. Why? Nobody was taking him in front of you. That's terrible. You don't get Aaron Rodgers, somebody he can win with immediately. And then you have an extreme reach for A.J. Dillon in the second round. That made no sense. A.J. Dillon was a 4th round, 5th round guy, and you take him in the second round. It didn't make a lot of sense at all. It really didn't. I love Mr. Lambo. I love that. I love the Andrew Thomas pick. I didn't really think we were going to be able to get Andrew Thomas. Because I'm sitting there thinking to myself, yeah, well, he hasn't been linked to the Giants. It's going to be Wolves or Wirfs. When they announced Andrew Thomas, I was so happy. I loved that. I loved that pick. That was great. I think he's a great left tackle, man. So I was excited for sure. Meek Hill, I like the undrafted free agents. Like I said, I did the video on Austin Mack. I did the one on Derek Dillon, who is an explosive runner. I mean, the guy runs a 4.28 40. I mean, that's Henry Ruggs speed. So, you know, I'm thrilled with that too. I'm thrilled to get a burner out there that could do a lot of stuff. And then, like I said, I had a video on Javon Leake. My audio didn't work because I didn't turn the mic on or something, and I recorded the video and didn't check it like a fool because I normally do. I'm going to do the video on Javon Leake tomorrow. I'm going to do a video on Benjamin Victor, and I'll probably do a video on Rice and John as well. So look for those videos tomorrow. And again, I just want to thank all you guys and girls for hanging out with us these past 3 days, man. This was unbelievable 3 days. It was absolutely awesome, man. It was sick edits. Okay, gotcha. I don't know if Derek Dillon's going to be good, but at least Derek Dillon is fast. You know what I mean? Oh, Johnny Letourneau, my man. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilliant, my good man. $5 super chat. He says, Stella! Baddog, in my opinion, Giants had a decent draft. They still stink. With all the people the Eagles drafted, can we become a juggernaut if Wentz is good? I'm going to say this, John. I thought you reached for Jalen Reagor. I honestly do. I think Jalen Reagor was a reach. Justin Jefferson's probably the better slot receiver. I know Eagle fans are trying to say, oh, well, he's an outside guy. 5 for 10 guys are not outside receivers. They're just not. I thought you could have done better there. Also, Jalen Hurts was a horrible pick. I don't care how Eagle fans try to defend that. That's a terrible, terrible, terrible pick, okay? But day 3, you guys really rebounded. You had an amazing day 3. I thought you guys did really well. So I think that you guys definitely rebounded and ended up having a pretty damn good draft. Richie Rich, man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Really, really, really appreciate that. He says, glad you got rid of that caveman shadow. Just messing Baddog. The last 3 days were brilliant. Richie, thank you so much, man. I loved it. The last 3 days, they were so much fun, man. I mean, it was a long day. Long days, no doubt about it, but well worth it. To be able to hang out with you guys and girls and watch the draft together made it so much fun. And, obviously Chris and I look forward to doing that again next year. And definitely look forward to calling some Giants games for you guys this year. That's always a lot of fun as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And I don't know if Entertain the Scene is in the house tonight, but just to show you there, and just in case you watch us back or something a little later on, Entertain the Scene, if you're out there, I did shave today. I know Chris's dad always likes to make fun of me when I don't shave, so I did shave. I did shave today. Afghanistan, my man. Lake Nona, how you guys doing? Thank you for your stream. David Conazal, what's going on? I think the Giants did a pretty good job. What's going on there, Andrew Skywalker? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Kane Zong, what's going on? Victor's better than Mac. Yeah, 6'4". He's pretty good. I think he ran a 4.6 too. So we do need the tall receiver. Tay Crowder, don't know much about him, Mr. Lambo, to be honest with you, but somebody told me that he was a steal at 255. So I haven't had time to research all the guys who drafted, but I heard that he's supposed to be pretty decent. Krishna, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Irish Sports New York. Andrew Christopher with his hi. What's going on there? Scott Robinson, Rakib, how you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. House MDs, what's up? This is true. This is true, Sir Cardinal. It happens. The beard never goes away. Ever. It never goes away, man. What's going on there, Matt? And thanks, sir. I appreciate that, buddy. Have you noticed that you got almost 2,000 people in the draft stream and you only have 200 people in the stream? That happens, Jake. I mean, a lot of people tune in for the draft. A lot of people can't, cover it. Not to mention, the draft is earlier in the day. I stream later at night, so a lot of people are sleeping a lot, especially on Sunday. A lot of people got to get up for work, so it's usually a smaller crowd at 10:30 at night, but it's when I can do it. My wife and kid go to bed, and I come down here and stream. I lose a lot. I don't get a lot of sleep, because this is usually when I'm working on YouTube is when they're sleeping. So it's usually 10:30. Like if I work on videos at night and put them in the morning, I'm working on them at night. I'm researching at night. So I don't sleep a lot, just so I can get some content up there for you guys. Joseph Clark, man, thank you for the $2 super chat, buddy. I appreciate it, my man. Brilly says, look at the potential with our O-line. Love this draft. Oh, God, yeah. I mean, Shane Lemieux was a great pick in the 5th round. It'll probably end up being our center. I love the Andrew Thomas pick, and Matt Parrott was also a really good pick. So, yeah, I love the way they address the offensive line, and that's what we're going to need to do going forward. I mean, you want to protect Daniel Jones, you want to protect Saquon Barkley. So I like what they did. Nothing really flashy this time, but building a team isn't flashy. You got to start in the trenches, and I think the Giants did a really good job there. What's going on there, Sean Torres? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate that. But yeah, I love the draft. That was awesome, man. Yeah, I got it, Mets fam. I got to keep the thing going. What's going on? I missed what that said, Julian. I'm sorry. I totally missed that. Yeah, that was a lot of. Oh, we will, Brock. We definitely will. We'll do the same thing next year, where we just do all the stuff leading up to it, and we had a good time. There's no doubt about that. Case Cookus, yes, that's a quarterback that we grabbed, undrafted free agent. What's going on there, Edinosa? Thank you for joining the stream. If you guys happen to be new to the channel, just stumble in here, man. Hit that subscribe button for me. You haven't done so, ring the bell. I do a ton of Giants content. I live stream almost every other night. If we ever get back to sports, I do a lot of play-by-play for live sporting events, and a lot of guys know me as Laker Dog because I do all the Laker games. But also do Giants and Yankees games, Dodger games, all that stuff. And not to mention, like I said, I put a lot of Giants content in the video. So please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and thank you all for being here. Really do appreciate it. Jalen Hurts still in the draft. He'll play holding a clipboard. Yeah, Danny B, I don't get that. That didn't make a lot of sense to me. Oh, Johnny, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilliant, my good man. He says, Baddog, you know Philly loves and respects you and Chris. Even though you root for the wrong team, we have to meet at an Eagles-Giants game at MetLife. I would love to meet you, Johnny. You're the man, buddy. You know that. I really appreciate the super chat, man. And yeah, of course. I mean, that would be that'd be awesome sometime to meet up at a Giants game. I mean, that's something Chris and I, and like I said, my brother-in-law DWG, we plan on doing that every year. Once a year. So we just got to pick a game. But this year, we're looking at Cleveland. I just don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to have fans in the stadium this year. Hopefully that we play football one way or the other. That would be great if we could play football one way or the other. Real quick, I just want to say I see some of my members in the chat. So next week, I'm going to do the members-only hat giveaway. I want to make sure I know how to do that exactly with the, how to set up the members-only stream. So I'm going to do that. We'll give away a fitted hat. I'm not going to do a trivia question. I'm just going to use a random number generator. But, we'll stream for like an hour and a half, and we'll have some fun in there, and we'll give away another fitted hat. Kid Blue is in the house. What is going on, man? What's going on? Welcome to a Wentz. We did have a good draft. I like it. Blinky, man, thank you for becoming a member of the channel, brother. I appreciate that, my man. Brilliant new member! Blinky, welcome to the Big Blue Wrecking Crew, man. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate that very much. What's going on there, Mikey Bombers? I don't know, Mark. I'm not sure how many they can sign. Carter Coughlin actually looked like a really good prospect. He had a ton of pressures last year, so that's really, really good. And one thing I love about McKinney, to go back to Xavier McKinney, man, you look at all those grades, he actually grades better than Isaiah Simmons in every grade. So we might have actually got our Isaiah Simmons, which is pretty amazing. How'd the Bengals do? Well, Keith, I mean, they did good. Hey, great. They did great. You got Joe Burrow, you got T. Higgins. I mean, you got your wide receiver and quarterback combination for years to come. And you got Joe Mixon, who I really love. It's really good. It's a good thing. No, my brother-in-law and DWG. DWG is not my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law, the Don, and DWG, we go to the games together. Exactly, Mr. Miniguy. We are building a team. The Broncos took two. Yeah, when they took Tuscan, we missed by like one thing. We missed by one pick, which kind of sucked. Good to see you, Jared. I just basically asked your opinion about the Eagles fans going from hating their draft to giving it an A+ in one day. Well, they didn't get an A+. They failed on day 2. They had a bad day 2, Julian. They had a very good day 3. They got my boy John Hightower out of Boise State, who I really liked. They got Kevon Wallace, safety out of Clemson. I thought he was really good. I thought the Eagles did really good. In day 3. I would give them a B. The Hurts pick, you can't explain that to me. I don't care how they try to chop that up. I don't care what excuse they make. They can sit there and try to tell me Hurts is good. I watched Hurts all year at Oklahoma. They didn't. I know what Hurts is. They don't. Hurts is great on NFL.com, a 6.17, and what that equates to is a good backup that someday can become an NFL starter. At most, even if you need a quarterback, you don't take Jalen Hurts in the second round. When you take a backup quarterback in the second round after you just signed your quarterback to a 4-year, $130 million deal, makes no sense. And nobody was taking Jalen Hurts in the second or third round. It was not happening. At all. That was a bad pick. I don't care how they slice it up. I don't care what they say. They can talk about playing 2 quarterbacks. They can say he's Taysom Hill. He's really not Taysom Hill. He can't block. Okay, he can't receive. He can run and he can throw it. So what he can do? And he's not that fast. He's a 4.6 guy. So it's not like he's a burner. It's not like he's Kyler Murray. It was just a bad pick. They just have to accept it. And if you watch Eagles fans' reactions to it, they know it was a bad pick. Matt Peart, I love him, John Doe. I think Matt Peart, yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what goes on. Through 3 QB set, maybe David. He could do that. In my prime, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Yes, I am a Giants fan. Yeah, he's nowhere near Hill, Richie Rich. Absolutely. What's going on here, Corbin? How you doing? What's going on, New York Finest? Thank you for joining the stream. Luann's in the house, I see. Frankie X Jack, what's going on? Just for some backup competition. You know, Colt McCoy's only there for 1 year, so obviously he's not going to be hanging around very long. So, you know, we'll see. Will Lemieux be good at center for us? I think he could be. I think Lemieux could be good at center for us. I mean, we'll see, you know. Not his natural position, obviously, but he was snapping from center, so maybe that is what the Giants decided to do. Maybe they didn't really want Biadasz, or they would have taken him. Maybe the injury history scared them away, and Dallas jumped up and got him. You know, Cesar Ruiz was not there for us in the second round. You know, I'm curious, though, what Dave Gettleman's trade was that he had worked out if McKinney wasn't there. I'm very curious to see what he had lined up for that if he wasn't there. You know, so what's going on, Ligma? Ligma loved my EVP trash talking video. He loved that thing. What do you think of all the linebackers we took? Again, I think it's just in there for depth competition. They're not all going to make the team. So, you know, 95 guys enter camp, 55 are going to walk out of there. You know, that's just how it is. Do I know Geno Stone? I know of him. I don't know him personally. Favorite Giant from the 86 Giant? Well, LT. LT's my favorite Giant of all time. I mean, Lawrence Taylor is my favorite Giant ever. What's going on, Corvin? Taco Nacho, what's going on, man? Nucci Bovice. What do I think about the wide receiver? Well, yeah, we got a couple. And I did a video on Austin Mack, and I'm going to do a video on Victor Benjamin tomorrow. I'm going to do I did a video on Derek Dillon today. I did a video on Austin Mack last night. I'm going to do a video on Benjamin Victor tomorrow and Rice and John tomorrow as well. L.A. Lou, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Really appreciate it. Man, he says, if there's a free agent center that hasn't signed yet because there's a bunch of free agents who signed after the draft, could your Giants find this year's center there? Definitely, L.A. Lou. That's one thing a lot of people don't talk about. There's obviously going to be a lot of people that get cut from training camp. There's always that stuff. There's guys that are let go. The Giants could definitely find a center somewhere else. If you know, they don't believe Shane Lemieux could be the star. Spencer Pulley's not going to start for the Giants. I can't imagine the Giants are going in to this season with Spencer Pulley as their center. I can't imagine that happening. So, but yeah, Lilo, I definitely think that it's a good possibility that we find our center in free agency or some, you know, a center that somebody cut off of their roster. That is definitely possible. You know, oh God, yeah, Delano, it was over the top, no doubt about that. Nick Casino, definitely hog time, man, definitely hog time. You hog guys got what you wanted. I was happy with the hogs. I was so happy we got Andrew Thomas. I didn't think we were getting Andrew Thomas. I was sitting there thinking to myself, we're probably gonna get Tristan Wirfs. Really not my guy. I'm like, that's my third favorite guy. I really don't want him. So when they announced Andrew Thomas, I was thrilled because I'm like, yes, we got the best left tackle in this draft. I was so happy about that, man. So happy. Thank you, Sway Nation. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the compliment. What's going on, Baddog? You had a good draft, unlike the Eagles. No, the Eagles rebounded. The Eagles had a good day 3. They had a very good day 3. They did not have a good day 2. They did not have a good day 2 at all. Josh Satori, man, thank you so much for the super chat. Brilliant, my good man. He says, with the 53rd pick in the NFL draft, the Eagles select quarterback Jalen Hurts, Oklahoma. I laughed pretty hard at that. That was pretty funny. Tana and I got a massive kick out of that. That was hilarious, man. I couldn't believe they did that. And their reactions were priceless. Oh, David, that was... yeah, come on, man. There's no way Andrew Thomas is the 4th best tackle. And if they think that, they shouldn't have a job. They should not have a job if they think that. There's no way. They don't know anything about football. I mean, oh, God. Well, you had to, David. We rode that pretty much the entire stream. It was hilarious. It was so funny, man. Isaiah Simmons and Xavier would have been something. That's true, Helmet Catch. That's true. You had Isaiah Simmons and Xavier McKinney. That would have been amazing. But the Giants did the right thing. Can't be mad at Andrew Thomas. We'll see what... yes, Benjamin, it does hurt so much. It hurts so good if you're not... It hurts so good for the NFC East guys. Sophone Keep, man, thanks so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly. He says Brilly. I would like Mr. Irrelevant to be the next great story like Tom Brady. Oh, that'd be amazing. That'd be amazing if Tay Crowder could end up being really good for us. Any of those guys, Keith, in the late rounds, the 7th rounders that we picked up, or the undrafted free agents. I'm really excited to see what we do with Derek Dillon. I'm always excited when you get guys that run that fast. Because, again, this is something you can't teach. You either run like that or you don't run like that. And I'm excited to see what they could do with a guy that is, running a 4.28 40. That is insane speed. Insane speed. That's crazy, man. That is very, very fast. You didn't think we had a good draft, Taco Nacho? We had a good draft, buddy. We had a really good draft. Oh, Ellie Lou, man, thanks so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that, buddy. Brilly, my man. The Rams may have found their future in center in the undrafted free agent in Cole Cabral, Arizona State. I liked him as a late-round pickup. Has size and played in the Pac-12. Very nice. I don't know much about that. I can say, Ellie Lou, you would know more about the Pac-12 than me. I don't really follow the Pac-12 very much. I watch the Big 12 and the SEC. That's really what I follow. But you know a lot of your stuff, so it's awesome. I hope he is. I always like the stories of these kids making the team. Cruz on 26. Thanks so much for the super chat, buddy. Brilly, my man. $2. The 4th best offensive tackle in this draft is still great. Yeah, he's not the 4th best tackle. Mr. A. Lewis Sr. How's it going? How's it going, man? Thank you for the super sticker, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly, my good man. Mr. A. Lewis Sr.'s up in the house. Good to see you. That reminds me, I had to give those shirts away, so I got to do that too. That might be a little bonus in the members only stream. The shirt giveaways. I don't know where those went though. Got to find those. My kid hides stuff. Chrono Cowboy, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilly, my good man. What up, Baddog? I still can't believe we got Lamb. I can't believe he fell to 17 either, and I can't believe the Eagles didn't try to trade up to get him. They must have just thought he was going to fall to them at 21, but I love CeeDee Lamb. I'm a big Sooner fan, and I thought CeeDee Lamb was the best receiver in this draft. Henry Ruggs is a gadget player. He's pretty much a lot of speed, and that's it. Raiders messed up. Should have taken CeeDee Lamb or Jerry Jeudy, not Ruggs. Ruggs is probably the 3rd best receiver in this draft class. You guys did great. The Cowboys had a great draft, Chrono Cowboy. You guys had a great draft. Cowboys had a really good draft. Pretty much the NFC East, except for that pick that Philadelphia screwed up at number 53. I think the NFC East had a really good draft overall. I think all teams did really well in this draft. I really do. Which we all needed, because let's face it, our division stinks. Our division's awful. So, CeeDee Lamb's a Cowboy. Yeah, I know what it is. The Cowboys love picking Oklahoma Sooner players. Now, a lot of Sooner players come from Texas anyway, but I swear to God, they're always taking Sooners. I remember when they drafted DeMarco Murray, and I'm like, I can't root for DeMarco. Then he goes to the Eagles. That made it worse. They took Charles Tapper a couple years ago. They took Neville Gallimore and CeeDee Lamb this year. And then, of course, the Philadelphia Eagles take Hurts. I'm like, why do the Sooners all go to my most hated rivals? We have one Sooner on here that I love, and that's on our team. It's Sterling Shepard. It just sucks. Boulder Picks, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Where do I believe Cam Newton's going to land? I really don't know. New England? I think he's going to land in New England. Thoughts on Jamar Chase getting drafted by Giants next year? It depends on where we pick. Andrew Thomas. Another Andrew Thomas. They're everywhere. Yeah, his reaction was hilarious, man. Eagles are pretty good. We signed Kyle Murphy, a center from Rhode Island. And he'll always see what's going on, man. Gettleman and Reese, that's not close. Gettleman's way better. But like I said, I like to see where these young kids end up. And what happens with these guys that have come off the undrafted free agent market. There's a reason that they fall out of the draft. I know everybody sounds like a great prospect. Oh, Julian Green, man, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. Brilly. Says, hey, Baddog, here's a couple dollars. I appreciate it, Julian. Thank you, sir. But obviously there's a reason these guys fall out of the draft. They got a lot of weaknesses. But some of these kids have a lot of talent, and that's what the coaches are there for. You try to coach up the talent. You know, like Victor Benjamin's got 6'4", he's 6'4", and he runs a 4.6 40. If you can coach that up, you can make him into something, just like they did Darius Slayton. You know, Slayton was a late 5th round pick, 6'1", ran a 4.39, became our best receiver last year. So you can say the same type of thing here with, you know, maybe a Derek Dillon. You know, he runs a 4.28, so maybe you can find a way to get him involved, and maybe he becomes like a Tavon Austin type of player. Tavon Austin was a first-round pick, was a top 10 pick by the Rams years ago, and he just was a bust. I mean, the guy could never stay healthy, and he never really found his niche as to what he was supposed to do. Or maybe, you know, Derek Dillon becomes that Tavon Austin type of guy where it's just a lot of speed and you use him a lot of different places. When will the Giants make the playoffs? Barkley, 26. I'm going to say 2021. I think this year we look for improvement. We look for development. We have a lot of young players here. We have a very tough schedule. I think we go probably 6-10. I'm thinking we're somewhere in that area. We have another draft next year. We're probably going to be picking top 10 again, maybe right around the 10th pick. Unfortunately, that's my guess. I mean, I hope we don't. I hope we're picking 32nd, but I just don't see it. But we'll have another draft, and we're going to have like $100 million of cap space. We have a lot of cap to get bigger free agents in here next year. So next year, I think, is the year where you're really going to see what this Giants team is made of. You know, this year we're going to have a lot of growing pains. We got a lot of young players. A lot of these guys are going to start. McKinney and Andrew Thomas are going to start day one. You know, and maybe Matt Parrott and Parrott and Lemieux are probably going to start at some point this year. And obviously, other guys can make maybe find a way into the roster, into the game, but I don't really know. You know, I don't know what they're going to end up doing. So everybody loves Jamar Chase. We're going undefeated. Must be an Eagles fan. 6-10 is an upward trajectory. Alex, how can I be the man when you the man? Parrott has better feet and won't ease way to the job. Oh, as far as that goes, yeah. They didn't release the schedule yet. What's going on, Brandon? They didn't release the schedule yet. They have not released the schedule yet. I think they were supposed to do it April 16th, and I think they release it sometime in May now. But you know who we're playing. We have 6 games against the Cowboys. We just don't know when we're playing. Cowboys, Redskins, Eagles. 6 games right there. We play the Niners, the Rams, the Cardinals, the Seahawks. Then we play the Bengals, the Browns, the Steelers, the Ravens. And we play the Bucks, and I believe we play the Bears, if I'm not mistaken. So that's our schedule. I just don't know when we play them. But those are the teams on our schedule. So it's very tough. The NFC West is a very good division. The Cardinals had a very good draft. They're my sleeper in the NFC to make the playoffs. The Rams had a really good draft. They're going to be formidable. And obviously Seahawks and 49ers are very tough as well. The Bucks are not going to be easy with Tom Brady. No doubt about that. And, it's just what it is. And then our division is going to be tough too. The Bears we should beat. The Bears stink. We should beat them. We should beat the Bengals. We should beat the Redskins. We always do. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. All right, Johnny. Hey, man. You have a great night too, buddy. He says it's going to hurt so bad we spank the Giants this season. You'll laugh now, but you'll cry later. Stella! Johnny, you the man, buddy. Thank you for swinging in. And I don't know. Well, Hurts ain't going to beat us. Unless Carson Wentz gets hurts. If Carson Wentz gets hurts, then, we'll see what happens. The tad that should not be. I remembered it. The tad that should not be. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it, buddy. Brilly. He says, if the Giants' O-line improves even 10% to 15%, they'll be 8-8. They will keep the defense on the field rested. DJ will have a big year. Packers planning to dump Rodgers and not pay older QB. Wow, that would be something if they dump I'm worried about our schedule. We have a tough schedule. If we can go 8-8, but I'll be thrilled if we can go 8-8. If we can go 8-8, we have a chance in the division. If we beat the teams in the division, we have a chance. I still don't think this division is very good. But I do think that all the teams got better. Richie Rich, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilly, my man. He's just tired of hearing about Philly bathing in the toilet while drafting Jalen Hurts. Can we get a damn courtesy flush for God's sakes? What? What is that? What happened? Philly bathing in the toilet. Oh, man. No, he doesn't, Jonathan. Stephen A. doesn't know anything about football. He really doesn't. Every time I hear about Stephen A. Smith, all I think is Dwayne Haskins is more of a running quarterback. I don't know. No, you don't. No, you don't. But Tommy, for one time, what's going on? Judge Garrett Colombo, new O-line, wide receivers. If Jones, I mean, listen, there's no doubt about it. I'm excited about the future of this team. I love our coaching staff. I love how we drafted. I like the free agents we brought in. But at the end of the day, the Giants have won 12 games in the last 3 years. They got to show me that they can get a winning culture back here. They have to show me that they can win games. They have to show me that they can close out games. They got to show me that they know how to win. You know what I mean? They got to show me. So I hope they do. I hope they go 10-6. I hope we win the division. I hope we win the Super Bowl, obviously. But I just really want to see some progression this year. I want to get better. I do want to beat some teams that we shouldn't beat. You know, just to give these kids some confidence. And, you know, confidence goes a long way. So talent goes a long way, but confidence goes a long way as well. We got 304 people in here again, guys. Thank you so much for joining, man. Please like. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so and you're new to the channel, man. Ring that bell. Let's get 200 likes if we can, guys. That'd be awesome. If you could help out the Bad Diggity Dizzle and smash that thumbs up button. Let's get 200 likes in here. Like that. What's going on, Michael Sachs Jr.? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate that, buddy. Do you know Philly 500 made a song about the Eagles GM? He should. He should, Delano. I don't think he has. I'll talk to him, though. I'm going to be on Philly 500. Philly 500 actually got a computer now, so I can be on his channel. So one of these nights I'm going to be over there on his channel. Jake, how do you become a member? Well, again, don't feel the need to do that, but there should be a join button right next to the subscribe button. So you can just click that and it prompts you how to do it. If not, sometimes if you're on your phone, like I'm on a smartphone, it does not show the join button on the live stream. I do have a link in my description that says want to become a member. You click on the link and it brings it up the same way. So that's how you do it. Akeem, yes, I'm trying to be the magician. Trying to be the magician. Bang, make it 200. Make it 200 likes. Let's go. Boom. Oh, man, Julian Green, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. I really appreciate it. Brilly, my good man. No comment, just says Baddog. Here's an Andrew Jackson. I love what you do. Julian, man, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Fiend to Fakey, thank you for subscribing, buddy. I appreciate it. Go Giants. Always go Giants, baby. Let's go Giants. I appreciate you subscribing, my man. Thank you, sir. Thoughts on Stephen A. Smith saying you all do it. I probably have to do a video on Stephen A. Smith. You know I like to tear into Stephen A. Smith. If Stephen A. Smith or Landon Collins gets out of order, you know that I have to say something about it. I think Dwayne Haskins is a running quarterback. I don't know. No, he don't. Also, he was talking about last year the Yankees needed a starting pitcher. There was no starting pitchers out there to be had, but Stephen A. Smith knows nothing about baseball, so just shut your mouth. L.A. Lou, man, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilly, my man. He's $2 super chat, and he says, G-Men will not only win games, but lose competitively. I hope you're right. I think we will compete. I don't think we're going to get blown out of many games. I think we're going to play every team tough. One thing I've always said, and this is fact, your team takes on the personality of your head coach. If your head coach is a lazy, shoulder slumping, like Shermer, like a gutless flab like Shermer, that's what your team is, lazy. So that's why DeAndre Baker's sleeping in meetings, because that's Pat Shermer-esque. When you had a guy like Parcells, they're punching you in the mouth. When you had a guy like Coughlin, they're punching you in the mouth. You got a guy like Belichick, they're punching you in the mouth. You got a guy like Joe Judge, guess what we going to do? Punch him in the mouth. That's what's going to happen. So I like it. I am a Yankees fan, David Cohen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big Yankees fan. Big Yankees fan. I am indeed. Yeah, my girl Last Jedi's in the house. What's going on, Jedi? How do you feel the Saints did in the draft? You guys took our center. You took Cesar Ruiz. Oh, thank you for following me on Instagram. Yes, I am on Instagram now. If anybody has the gram, you can follow me on Instagram at Baddog Sports. I wish I knew how to put my YouTube videos on that. I don't know how to do it. But I am Baddog Sports on Instagram. So I do have an Instagram now as well. And obviously my Twitter is at Mr. Baddog7676. So you can follow me on Twitter or on Instagram now. And I hope you guys will follow me over there. And again, thank you all for being here. Daniel Barry, what is going on? Afghanistan says thumbs up the stream. I hope so, Joel. If we can get a Parcells 2.0 here, I would be absolutely thrilled if we could get a Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick type of guy in here. We need that no-nonsense attitude, a guy that gets the most out of his players. Really excited about the coaching staff. Iceman, yes, Yankees and Giants, baby, all the way. All the way. Why did I start an Instagram account, AJ? Because somebody told me that Chris and I made CBS Sports Instagram. And I wanted to comment on it, and I couldn't because I didn't have an Instagram account. And I'm like, you know what? So many people have told me I should have an Instagram account. I'm like, I might as well just start one. So I just started one Thursday. Jamal Adams, man, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilly. Jets had a great draft. I think, what do you think? I think the Jets had a very good draft, too. I do. I love that you guys traded back and got Denzel Mims. That was that was beautiful. You guys traded back and still got your wide receiver that can help Sam Darnold on the outside. If Mekhi Becton works hard and doesn't let it, the weight get control of him, and he's not lazy, and he hones his skills, he could be a beast for you guys. For us, Becton was a little bit too much of a project at 4. At 11, he's a good pick. He's a good pick at 11. So, I love it, the Jets in the first 2 rounds, definitely. And I think the Jets did have a very good draft. Oh, Cyan Richard, man, thank you so much for becoming a member, my man. I appreciate it, buddy. Brilly, Cyan Richard just became a new member. Thank you for supporting the channel, buddy. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Big Blue Wrecking Crew. Danny Brandy, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Brilly, my man, $2 super chat. Boom! Wish we got Hennessy at 68. Yeah, I know. That's something we can always think about, who we could have got at 68. If you want to put a positive spin on it, even though we could have signed Leonard Williams in free agency, just think of Leonard Williams as our 3rd-round pick, guys. Want to put a positive spin on it? Think that he's our 3rd-round pick. He's a 25-year-old 3rd-round pick, Leonard Williams. Leonard Williams was our 3rd-round pick this year, if you want to spin it. But yes, I definitely think about the guys that we could have had at 68 if we didn't take Leonard Williams. So hopefully Leonard Williams beasts out and becomes the player that the Jets thought he was when they drafted him, 6th overall that year? And somebody said he's the best defensive tackle in the draft. So let's hope that that's what he turns into for us. That's all we can do is hope. That's all we can do. Oh, Cyan Richard, no. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Did the Bucks get Hennessy? I don't think the Bucks got Hennessy. I can't remember who got Hennessy. Maybe they did. Team Superior says, hey, Bad Dog, Eagles fan here. Please tell me your record predictions for the Eagles, Cowboys, Redskins, Giants. Eagles and Cowboys are both going to be around 9-7, 8-8. I still don't think any team in this division is winning 11 games. We all have a very tough schedule. But I think the Eagles and Cowboys battle out this division. And again, I think you can flip them. One's going to be 9-7, one's going to be 8-8. And I think the Giants are going to be about a 6-10. And I think the Redskins are going to be about 5-11. I do not trust Dwayne Haskins. I just don't. I don't. Redskins had a good draft too. Chase Young, beast. I love Chase Young. I love that the Bills had a really good draft too. The Bills had a really good draft. They got my guy Gabriel Davis, who I absolutely love. But yeah, I definitely think Parrott's going to start at some point, John. Though the Bills had a great draft. A lot of teams had a good draft. They really did. I forgot where Hennessy went, to be honest with you. Leo blocks Youngs. We'll see. Well, one thing I'll see. Go look at Andrew Thomas throwing Chase Young around like he ain't nothing. Andrew Thomas owned Chase Young in college. I'm telling you. I think that's a big reason why the Giants went the way they did. They might have been going Tristan Wirfs had the Redskins not taken Chase Young. And there was a lot of rumors that the Dolphins are trying to trade up to 3 with the Lions to get Andrew Thomas. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If Andrew Thomas is the fourth best tackle in the draft, there's no team looking to trade up from 5 to 3 and give up a pick to get the guy. It's not happening. You're not looking to trade up to get it if he's the fourth best tackle at all. You know. Yeah, Andrew Thomas is going to be really good there. What's going on, Saquon Barkley? Thank you for joining the stream. Falcons took Tennessee. Okay, he went to the Falcons. All right. The Jets did good in the draft, Prison Mike. I think the Jets had a nice draft. I think the Jets had a really good draft. To be honest with you, Iceman. I think a lot of the teams in this division did really well. The Eagles did get a quarterback, Beast October. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Goose, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, Goose. I appreciate it, my man. Eagles on 9-7 with a practice squad that I still don't like the Eagles. I just don't. Oh, Cyan Richard, man, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilliant, my good man. He says, with the Eagles getting their new quarterback, they can trade Wentz for a 6th round 2022 pick. Let's go, Giants. Hit that like button and be safe. Cyan Richard, you be safe delivering, man. I really appreciate it. And Julian Green, my lord, thank you so much for the super chat, Julian. I appreciate it so much. Brilliant, my good man. Julian, again, just says, Baddog, hey, here's an Andrew Jackson. Have it on me. I appreciate it, Julian. Thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate that very much, my man. Can you give an update on Daniel Jones after that draft reaction? Which draft reaction? The one that I had for Daniel Jones? Or after we drafted Andrew Thomas? Daniel Jones was happy. I'll tell you that right now. Daniel Jones was very, very happy that what we did. Never talk about trading Wentz ever. They're not trading Carson Wentz. Nobody's going to take on that contract. Nobody's going to take that on. Kenny Tompkins, my man, at 518's into his house. What's going on, Kenny? Good to see you, buddy. How do you think the team will look like under Judge compared to Shermer, David, or Alex? Oh, God, it's going to be way different. It's going to be night and day. The personality is going to be different. You are going to see these players play to their utmost potential, whereas Pat Shermer, they just didn't. And James Betcher's system didn't play to their strengths. You are going to see this coaching staff use their players' strengths to their advantage, not just make up some game plan that they hone in their head. So you're going to see that. Eagles could have got Mims, Predesance. That pick made no sense. I don't care what Eagle fans say. And I love when I made the reaction video, they're like, oh, Jalen Hurts is going to be great. I'm like, number one, you did not watch him in Oklahoma. You did not watch him in Alabama. He's a winner. He's a winner. Who doesn't win at Alabama? And who doesn't win in Oklahoma? Number one, Oklahoma is in one of the weakest Power 5 conferences in the country. Okay? So, of course, Oklahoma should win. But Alabama beats everybody. Tell me the last time that's what I said to him. Tell me the last time a good quarterback came out of Alabama. Tell me the last good quarterback that came out of Oklahoma. Not counting Baker Mayfield or Kyler Murray because we don't know what they're going to be in the NFL yet. And Baker had a bad year last year. Tell me a good quarterback that came out of the last good quarterback that came out of either one of those schools that had a successful NFL career. I mean, Bradford had a great career fleecing teams for money, but he wasn't a good quarterback. My man Bobby, thanks so much for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilliant, $2 super chat. He says, it's okay, guys. Joe Judge is here. Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk looks a lot like Joe Judge when he has the hat on. Looks a lot like Joe Judge. Every time I see Joe Judge, I'm like, hey, Bobby! Bobby, you did a good job drafting yesterday. You did a nice job. You did a good job. I love Bobby, man. Bobby's my man. Even if he is over there in Boston, he's still my man. You know, Jeremy Bramlett, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Hope your family's doing well. I know you just had a child like last September, right? So, or August, somewhere around there. I remember you saying you were having a child, so that's awesome. I hope your family's doing well. Hope you're staying safe, buddy. What's up, Baddog? Who do you think the NFC East draft the worst? That's a good question, Jeremy, because I think we all drafted really well. But if I'm going to pick, I got to go with the Eagles. I don't like their first two picks. And I think they're the most important. If nothing else, the Eagles, because of that Jalen Hurts pick, that was terrible. That was a terrible pick. And the linebacker from Colorado in the third round, their first 3 rounds were very questionable, Jeremy. I think day 3, they were phenomenal. I think they had a very good day 3, but their first 2 days were not good. So I would have to say the Eagles probably drafted the worst. just for that reason, in my opinion. I thought the Cowboys had the best draft in our division. They did great. Did I see? I did not see your meltdown over the Saints' #1 pick. But I'm going to tell you what, Goose, I would have killed for Cesar Ruiz. I would have killed for him. Oh, Richie Rich, man, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it, my man. Brilly, $10 super chat. He says, Baddog, I know it's hasty, but I can see the Giants getting dirty and making the NFC East a tough win. I just can't rule us out of a playoff berth. We're a different team this year. Richie, I hope you're right, buddy. I do. Me, by nature, I'm a little pessimistic, especially since, thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I had a much different reaction this year. I got to do that once in a while, make it lighter than last year. But yeah, Richie, I think that I think we'll play these teams tough. And I definitely think the coaching staff is going to make an enormous difference, and I'm looking forward to it. But like I said, they got to show me that they can win. They got to show themselves that they can win. They have got to start winning so they gain that confidence. We have such a tough schedule. If we can beat I don't know who we play, and I don't know when we play these guys, but if we can win a couple games early, that's going to go a long way in our confidence for the rest of the year. So if we can win a couple games early, start off 2-0, 3-1, 2-1. If we can start off like that, I think you're going to see the team get better. We can't have another year where we start off 0-3. You know what I mean? Or 1-2. Or 1-4. Like, we can't have that. You know what I mean? These guys got to learn how to win. And I think if we get off to a good start, I think that you're going to see that. So hopefully we do. Hopefully we have a couple easy games to start the season. We're probably playing Dallas week 1. They do it every year. I would like to play Cincinnati week 1. That'd be great. That ain't going to draw any money, though. David Cohen, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly, $2 super chat. How much of a difference can Garrett make? I loved that signing. Now, I know Cowboys fans, you didn't like Jason Garrett, you were making fun of it. I said yes. As a head coach, I don't like Jason Garrett. I don't like him as head coach. As an offensive coordinator, look at what he did with Tony Romo. He was an undrafted free agent out of Eastern Illinois. He became one of the best quarterbacks in the league when he was healthy. Dak Prescott's a fourth-round talent out of what? So Dak Prescott's a fourth-round guy. And he's the top 10 quarterback in the league. I can't think of 10 quarterbacks better than Dak. I could probably think of 8, but not 10. So I think what Jason Garrett can do with this team, especially with the way you saw Dallas use their tight end, if Evan Ingram can stay healthy, Evan Ingram could be a massive piece to this. I think you're going to see Daniel Jones on the rollout. I think you're going to see us do a lot of running and a lot of play actions. I think that Jason Garrett can make Daniel Jones into a very good quarterback. Jerry Bramlett, man, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilly, $2 super chat. Please don't play us first. I'm sick of that. You are not alone, Jeremy. I'm sure every Cowboy fan and every Giants fan would agree with you on that. Okay? Let's not play each other week 1. It happens every year. We are sick of it. Easy Buckets Jay, what's going on, buddy? Realistically, the Giants just need to stay healthy. That was the main problem. The team was so injured last season. That's true. That's a good point. Easy Buckets, because we were banged up. Then again, Eli Manning started, then it was Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones came in there first game. Saquon Barkley, sprained the ankle. Golden Tate was suspended. Sterling Shepard out the concussions. Evan Ingram was hurt. Yeah, we got to stay healthy. That is a major component of this thing, is staying healthy. So it's a good point. If we can stay completely 100% healthy this year, or relatively healthy, we'll see what happens. It'd be nice to have a healthy squad this year to see exactly what we can do. But I agree. I think that that would be awesome, man. Team Spirit says, Baddog, please be honest, who's better, Carson or Dak? Oh, I think Carson Wentz is better. I've never made any bones about that. I think Carson Wentz is a better quarterback. I just do. Carson Wentz threw for 4,000 yards last year with his team beat up, throwing to practice squad players and not having a wide receiver that caught more than 500 yards. That's impressive to me. Dak Prescott's got a great team around him. If Dak Prescott was throwing to Eagles receivers, I don't think he could do what Carson Wentz did. My honest opinion. My prediction, the Giants will open a home. I would love them to open up. I don't think they're going to open up week 1 against the Browns. I think that's a Thursday night primetime game or a Sunday night primetime game. They're going to make the Eagles and Browns, Giants and Browns a primetime game. There's no doubt about that. But maybe they could. Maybe he could start Monday Night Football week 1. We'll see. This is the best team that Garrett has had offensively. Got a lot of young talent, Tommy. Got a lot of young talent. Yeah, I think so too, Richie. I think Wentz is the best. Do I have a Yankees YouTube channel, David? Well, I do Yankees on this channel. When the Yankee season's here, I stream the Yankee games. Not a ton of them because they play at 7 o'clock, which is why I don't stream the Knicks. But, maybe on a Wednesday night, because I don't go to the gym that night usually, I stream a Yankee game. I do Yankee content during the season. Really just nothing to talk about as far as Yankees go. So I do the Yankees on this channel. I do. That's why I'm Baddog Sports. I just do sports. A lot of my content, like 75% of my content, is Giants. That's how I built my stuff. I appreciate it. Julian says, I keep donating so I can spread my pro-Cowboys, anti-Eagles message, but I keep messing up. Oh, buddy, you don't need a super chat to spread your message. You don't need to do that, man. But I really appreciate it, but you don't need to do it. And you just did it again. You are unbelievable, Julian. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilliant, another 20-hour super chat. If you want to do that, I'm not telling anybody to super chat. But if you do that, you just click on it. You just type your message. You just got to type the message in there. I don't know what it's doing to you. Ramatelli, man, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilliant, Ramatelli. Ramatelli just became a new member. Welcome to the Big Blue Wrecking Crew, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for supporting the channel so much, man. Thank you, buddy. Sora, what's going on? Zion Zenith, Double Z, thank you for the super chat, my man. Brilly, buddy. He says Xavier fell to us, cramps at the combine, steel. Yeah, that's what you were saying in the stream, that he had cramps when he ran, so he ran a slower 40 time than he normally would. Dee Johnson, what is going on, Dee? It has been a long time, man. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Hope you're doing good. So Sean, again, I'm not telling anybody to do this, but if you want to become a member, it's right next to the subscribe button. You can click the join button if that's there. That's how you do it. It prompts you to do whatever you got to do. If it's not there, because it's not on your phone, like it's on a laptop, sometimes you click the super chat button and it'll say join there. Or if it doesn't have it there, you can go into my description, and near the bottom of the description, it'll say want to become a channel member, and there's a link there to become a channel member. So that is how you do it. Thoughts on the Pats not drafting a quarterback, World Prophet? They may be going after Cam Newton. Maybe. Me neither. I can't wait to become the Big Blue Wrecking Crew either. I can't wait for that myself. What do you think about that? I'm trying to become a new member. Well, I appreciate that, Neymar. But that's how you do it. That is how you do it. Ramatelli, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilly, $5 super chat says, yes, sir. I appreciate you, Ramatelli. Thank you, sir. NFC's predictions, Orlo. As I just said, I think the Giants win about 6 games. I think the Redskins win probably 5. I think the Eagles and Cowboys are 8 and 8, 9 and 7. I think it's pretty much a similar situation as last year. Stormtrooper, what's going on, buddy? Yes, definitely was very happy with the draft. Very, very happy with the draft. No doubt about that. I just have 27. I know it's crazy, man. He says the last time you have 27,000. Last time you weren't even at 20. I don't think. I have been grinding. I'm blessed. I am blessed that I have such great supporters and subscribers to this channel. I can't even believe the way my channel has grown, and it's all because of you guys and girls, man. And I am so appreciative. I never thought that my channel would get to the point it's at. I just love talking sports with anybody, and obviously the bigger the crowd you have, it's awesome. So I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys blowing my channel up the way you do, sharing the streams, watching the videos, commenting, retweeting my tweets. All the stuff you guys do for me is amazing, so I really do appreciate it. What's going on, Adam McClellan? Thank you for joining the stream. I am staying as safe as I can, buddy. Stealth Raven's in the house. Yeah. Go over there and check out Stealth Raven. Matt Parrott and Barkley and Thomas. Yeah, we'll see. Do you think if our schedule wasn't so... I do think the schedule's got something to do with it, Sean. I just think we have a really tough schedule. Starting center right now is going to be Spencer Pulley. But we'll see. I appreciate that, Jedi, my lady. I appreciate that. What'd you think of the last 2 days of the Eagles draft? Well, day 2 was awful for the Eagles, Todd. Awful. You can't have much worse of a day 2 than that. Day 3, they rebounded. They had a really good day 3. Jonathan Stroud, thank you so much for the Super Chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Really, my good man. Find out Super Chat. He says, love the draft content this weekend and appreciate your grind. Hey, I appreciate you, Jonathan. Thank you for hanging out with us this weekend, man. Like I said, it was a ton of fun. You know, I asked him to Tate, I said, I can't wait for next year's draft. It was awesome. It was awesome, man. It was 18 and a half hours of streaming, but hey, you know, it was well worth it. We had a lot of fun. Who'll be the new tight end, Tiny? It's Evan Ingram until further notice. We didn't draft the tight end. We signed Toilolo. We signed Tomlinson. It might be Caden Smith. He had a really good report of Daniel Jones at the end. Simon, thank you so much for the Super Chat, buddy. Appreciate it. Brilly. Love or Holmes at slot cornerback since McKinney's a new free safety? It's probably going to be Love to start, but you're probably going to see Holmes in some packages. You might even see Love play some safety as well, just for depth, and Holmes as the slot corner. That could definitely be happening. Zion Zia, thank you for the Super Chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilly to Super Chat. 3 caliber offensive line starters with work undrafted wide receiver thoughts. I did a video on Austin Mack. I did a video on Derek Dillon today. I did Austin Mack last night, which that video was on fire. So check them out. And I am going to do a video tomorrow on Benjamin Victor, and I'm going to do a video on Rice and John. So I'm going to do a video on both of those guys, and I want to do a video on Javon Leak because I was very happy about Javon Leak. So I like the wide receivers that we took. Neymar Sexton, thank you for the Super Chat. Brilliant $2 Super Chat says, what up? What's going on, Neymar? He did it twice. You didn't have to do it again, Neymar. Brilliant, my good man. I appreciate it. Oh, Julian Green, you are phenomenal, my man. What are you doing? You have to keep Super Chat. You can just type the message in. Thank you so much for the Super Chat, Julian. I appreciate it. He's spreading his Cowboys. He's spreading his Eagles hate. He is spreading his wings. He is spreading the Eagles hate like their wings. You're amazing, Julian. Thank you so much again for the Super Chat, buddy. Brilliant $20 Super Chat from Julian Green. You are the man, buddy. Thank you for all the love tonight, man. I really appreciate it so much. Rich, yeah. See, my chat just froze. I don't know what just happened there. There it is. Neymar Sexton. Hey, you! I don't have any sunglasses. Hey, you! Thank you for the super sticker. Brilliant. I really appreciate it. How do you like Jalen Reagor? He ran a 4.3. Yeah, I mean, Rager's fast, but he's a slot guy. I don't care what Eagle fan. Oh, he played on the outside. When you're 5'10", you're not an outside receiver. You're just not. You're not. He's a slot guy. You guys needed a number 1 receiver. I don't think Reagor is a number 1 receiver. I think Reagor is a luxury pick. I think the Eagles went with luxury picks their first 2 picks. I just didn't like what they did. Rice and John has a Twitter. All right, I'll have to check it out. You think the NBA will return next month? Oh, God, Adam, I hope so, buddy. I hope we get sports back next month, man. I do. You know, because we're going to have a few weeks to talk about the draft, and then what are we going to have? Anik Phillimore from New Zealand's in the house. What up, Laker Dog? New Zealand in the house. Yeah, I can't wait to be Laker Dog again, Anik. I can't wait for Laker Dog to make his return. I can't, man. Should do an early 2021 mock draft. It's kind of hard. I don't know where we're picking. I can tell you I want Creed Humphrey out of Oklahoma. We're not going to take a center. Give me Creed all day. Philly Cheesehead's going to have a giant Stromboli. Yes, they do. Yes, they will. Jedi says, can I please read her last comment? Let's see if I can find it, Jedi. I got a question. Who do you think wins the South? You guys. Jedi, I don't think Gronk's going to play more than 8 games for them. I think he'll be hurt. He's been a year out of football. He's not like he's young anymore. I still think the Saints are the class of the division. I still think you guys are the class of the division. I still think that you win the division. I don't think that the Bucs are. I think the Bucs will make the playoffs. I think they can make the playoffs. But I still think that the Saints are the class of that division. Jonathan Zavino, what is going on, man? Think we're joining the stream? No, I think he's dead. I think he went bye-bye. I do like, again, I made the video. Check out my Austin Mack video, guys. Check out the Austin Mack video. I made a video on Austin Mack last night. Check it out. I do like Austin Mack. I do. V-Rock, man, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilly, $5 super chat. So what up, Baddog? What's your opinion on why Austin Mack dropped out of the draft? We're lucky to get the kid by unrestricted or undrafted free agent. And Boulder Picks, man, thank you for the $1 super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilly, my man. Much appreciated. Sometimes guys just drop out of the because there's not enough spots for them. Teams have other needs, and they're not thinking about that. They have other guys. And also, you got to remember, sometimes teams want receivers that fit their system. And maybe a guy like Austin Mack really didn't fit anybody's system. You know, maybe a guy like Derek Dillon doesn't fit anybody's system. I wonder how a guy that runs a 4.28 40 doesn't get drafted in the late rounds. Because as I said all weekend, that you cannot teach speed. You either have that or you don't. At the back end of the draft, take the fastest players and coach them up and use their speed to your advantage. I love the Derek Dillon signing. And then, Benjamin Victor is another one. He's 6'4", ran a 4.6 at Ohio State. That's a joke. The Ohio State wide receivers wanted to play with Daniel Jones and not Dwayne Haskins. And then you got Rice and John. He's 6'7". So we'll see. But I think that's why. I think that's why that happens, for the simple fact that some teams have other needs or some of these guys don't fit their system. So I think that's why some of these guys fall out. And obviously their skills aren't the best. They don't have the best set of skills, or they would not fall out of the draft. They'd be drafted early on. How about the Birds is in the house? What's going on, buddy? I've been thinking about this all day. What do we do with this? I think Lemieux's going to end up being our center, Sean. Either that or we're going to sign somebody that's cut from another team, because I don't think Spencer Pulley is going to be our center to start. I can't see that happening. Reports are saying the Eagles are interested in Everson Griffin. They can have him. He's old. I don't know how they can afford him. I don't know how the Eagles can afford any players right now. But whatever. I mean, Andy Reid, cheers, is back. Do you think we missed out on Tyler Biadasz? No, I don't think we missed out on him. I think that his injury history hurt him. I really do. I think that's why. Baddog, I bleed blue. You know that. I have a soft spot for Brady. You think he wins a Super Bowl appearance, solidifies him as the GOAT, undisputed Rich. I have a soft spot for Brady. He's one of my favorite players of all time. When Brady makes a Super Bowl, I root for Brady. Of course, I have a ton of his rookie cards, so it's a business thing. But I do. And I already think he's the GOAT, Rich. I already think that he's the GOAT. If he wins a Super Bowl with Tampa, there's no question. No question, because a lot of guys said, oh, it's Bill Belichick. He ever won a Super Bowl with Tampa Bay, you can end all discussions. There is no discussion. Nick Gates going to get reps at center. Yeah, he definitely could, AJ. He's never played center, but he definitely could too. Man. He had a torn ACL last year. I know who you're talking about, Svi. Will be dead before the Giants make it to the Super Bowl? I doubt that, Maverick. I doubt that. Giants will be back in the Super Bowl before you guys. Eagles are going the wrong way. So, you have fun with that. As Giants fans, we saw that. Parrott will be a beast. I do. I love it too, Rich. I love it too. Without a doubt. He's a Giants card to vote because I like, why? Is Brady our rival? No. Plays for the Patriots. They're not our rival. Exactly, Svi. Exactly. I think we're going with Gates at center. That could definitely happen, Sean. I think it definitely happen. I appreciate Andy Reid. I break chairs. I haven't seen him in forever. I like the Benjamin Victor pickup, Block Nation. I'm actually going to do a video on that tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to do a video on Javon Leak and Benjamin Victor. I usually don't like doing 3 videos in one day. I like to spread them out. So Rice and John may wait until Tuesday. But I definitely going to do a video on those Javon Leak from Maryland and Benjamin Victor from Ohio State tomorrow. Jason Young, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Brilliant, my man. I appreciate any hope for the Knicks, not till James Dolan gets rid of that team. If James Dolan ever sells the team, then we got hope. Until that point, Jason, I don't like our chances. I do not like our chances. If at that point, I do not. 420 crew is in the house. I got Blue Dreams, Jack here and cookies. Yes, 420 crew, smoke them because you got them. 420 to go someplace. I'm sure it's 420 someplace. What's going on, Yuri? Thank you for joining the stream. Johnny D, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining the stream, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, it matters. The O-line's definitely going to matter. Benjamin, Dodgers vs. Yankees World Series. Listen, I want a Dodgers-Yankees World Series so bad, Benjamin. So bad. We should have had that in 17 and 18. We should have had those World Series. Should have. Did not. Secret Service Agent James Carter. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilly. Good point on Jones playing with the Ohio State wide receivers now driving the Haskins versus Jones debate. Oh, of course. Yeah, wouldn't you rather play with Daniel Jones? He's a better quarterback. He's a better quarterback. He's a better quarterback, no doubt about it. Oh, my God, Julian, man. You are unbelievable, Julian. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, buddy. $20 super chat again. Brilly, just spreading the hate for the Eagles with Andrew Jackson's everywhere. Thank you so much, Julian, man. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Rank your top 3 tight ends in the NFL. In no particular order, Ertz, Kelsey, and Kittle. In no particular order. Yeah, I got to, like I said, John Doe, I got to do a video on Rice and John, and I got to do a video on Javon Leake and Benjamin Victor. I really like the Javon Leake signing. I really like that. I really like the Derek Dilling. I think they did really good. I think that their undrafted free agents are better than the 7th round guys. Honestly. I really do. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Oh, Iceman, he already has made a fool. To be fair, Iceman said, I can't wait for Daniel Jones to make a fool out of Stephen A. To be fair, Stephen A does a good enough job of that on his own. Stephen A makes a damn fool of himself all the time. All the time. Who do I hate more, Red Sox or Eagles? It depends on the day. Honestly. It depends on the day. But, yeah. It depends on the day. It does. It depends on the day. I guess during football season, I hate the Eagles more. During baseball season, I hate the Red Sox more. I guess that's how I would put that. Top 3 Giants of all time. Taylor, Eli, Strahan. Those are your top 3 Giants of all time. Check out at 3 Abraham. Instagram profile pic. It's hilarious. I won't remember that, sports expert. I have a bad memory. I'm not going to remember that. Illy Gilly, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, man. If you guys haven't done so, man, and like I said, if you happen to be new to the channel by any chance, man, please please subscribe. We got 300 people in here, so, make it 300 likes, baby. Let's go. Boom! Hit that subscribe button if you'd be so kind to ring the bell. I do these all the time. I do a lot of Giants content, a lot of live streams, a lot of baseball, a lot of basketball, a lot of football. I appreciate you all being here. Thanks so much. Twin Hearts left something a little Baddog likes to leave in his diaper and pretty much put the emoji that was the Eagles' 2nd round pick. Brilly, thank you for the $1 poop super sticker. Jason Young, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it, my man. Brilly. Garrett Cole 300K or Saquon 20 rushing TDs. If we play a full season, I'm going to go with Garrett Cole 300Ks because everybody strikes out in baseball. Baseball is all about strikeouts now. Everybody strikes out 200 times a year. So I think that's more legitimate, honestly. We won the chip. It's a pic of entertainment and a caption saying is announced in B. Allen. Oh, yeah. Well, we were on CBS's Sports Pro. That's why I started my Instagram. Because Chris and I were on CBS Sports' Instagram about Daniel Jones. So I just started the Instagram. Which, if any of you guys are on Instagram and want to follow me there, I'm Baddog Sports on Instagram. Of course, I'm at Mr. Baddog7676 on Twitter. So you follow me over there, I will follow you guys back for sure. Who's my favorite tubers to collab with besides Philly 500? Love collabing with Philly. Philly's my guy. Philly is a lot of fun. I like to collab with Uncle Lou. I've worked with Uncle Lou a couple times. Kid Blue I loved working with Kid Blue. I'd like to work with him again. During my 24-hour stream, I collabed with him. So no problem, Sean. Thank you for following me over there, man. I appreciate it. When's health is an issue? Yes. Afghanistan says thumbs up the stream. He's going to choke us here, and the Cowboys will lose first round. It could happen, Logan. Rumors are Jerry Jones wants to trade for Jalen Hurts. I can't see that happening. He's not going to give up a second-round pick for him, so I don't know. Where's Chris? Chris is fine. Chris just took the night off. His voice was worn out from the last 3 days. He had no voice. So he did a couple of videos, or he did one video today. Then he worked with Fireside Giants, so he just had no voice. Me, I'm the iron lung. I'm like Method Man. Like, this voice doesn't ever get tired. Ever. Your reaction to the Eagles picking Hurts on the actual stream made me cry of laughter. Never heard you laugh like that. Oh, I was dying, Jedi. I was dying. That was hilarious. That was so funny. I couldn't believe they took him. That was hilarious. Ben, yeah, 6'7" wide receiver, Rice and John, definitely very very interesting pick. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what he can do. We will see what he can do, man. Peter, I'm not going to work with somebody that I don't like or that doesn't respect what I do. I would never do that. I'm not going to work with somebody that doesn't respect what I do. So that'll never happen. There are certain YouTubers you will never see me collab with at any time for any reason. DJ Smooth, thank you for the super chat. Brilly, how do you think we did? Who's dangerous in the NFC East? I think we did great, DJ, but I think that other teams in the NFC East also did great. I think the Cowboys had the best draft. I think they're the most dangerous. That Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb receivers, that's going to be really tough. Now, they don't have a lot of defense, so they're going to be in some high-scoring games, but Dallas had a good draft. Yeah, Chris is at the strip club, Delano. Yes, he is. You know he's there. You know he's in there. Yes, I did put in an areas of coverage. But like I said, I'm the iron lung, man. I am the iron lung. Moose Kamal, what's going on? It's true. So, yeah, he wants to trade for Jalen Hurts. He wants to give him a fourth-round pick. Amari Cooper could be able to see. No, I think Amari Cooper will be fine. I don't know who Scott Pizzali is, Rich. I wouldn't collab with EDP, but EDP's got 1.5 million subscribers. 1.5 million subscribers. Man, he ain't gonna collab with me. If we got Isaiah Simmons and Xavier McKinney and Isaiah Simmons would have been crazy, but then we'd have nobody to protect Daniel Jones. Thank you, AJ Marshall. Once I get on Instagram, I'll follow you back, buddy. Thank you, man. Yeah, Sports Fury. He was going to join Sports Fury's channel, Cash Money. I don't know what happened with that, though. I have no idea what happened with that. Simon Z, who's the man? No, you're the man, Simon. You're the man. You are the man. ADP posted a video on his Instagram a few days ago. Hasn't posted a YouTube in a couple of days. He'll be okay. EDP will be just fine. He'll be just fine. Math, you don't ever need to apologize for being late, man. Thank you for being here now. Yeah, this is true, Delano. They have a good defensive line. Redskins have a very good defensive line, which is why we had to bolster our offensive line. It's a game of chess. Abrar! What's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, man. And, hey, thank you for watching all the draft content. I really do appreciate it, my man. I really appreciate it. It's awesome. Yeah, I was happy they took Thomas too, Sean. I was very happy we took Andrew Thomas because I didn't think we were getting Andrew Thomas. I thought for sure that we were going, Wirfs. That's really where I thought we were going. And I really did not like Wirfs. He would have been kind of like an eh. So I'm so happy. And Wirfs actually was the worst of the four. He got drafted the latest. He got drafted 13th. So Beckham actually went before Tristan Wirfs. What was I going to say? I was surprised by the Darnay Holmes pick. Yeah, Darnay Holmes is really good. I was surprised by a lot of picks, but they ended up being really good. Oh, my God, Julian Green, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it so much, my man. Another $20 super chat. You're the man. Thank you so much, Roller General. I really appreciate it, brother. Brilly. You've entertained me for a decade. The least I can do. You've been with me that long when I started on YouTube? Holy cow, man. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I've been around a long time. Obviously, if you were with me since that point, Julian, you know I've shifted gears in my channel. But yeah, if you remember, and a lot of people found this out during the draft, what kind of trash talker I am when they looked up that EDP video. That I am a ruthless trash talker. But I really appreciate that, Julian. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you for watching me for a decade, man. I really appreciate that, too. He does, Gilly. Unbelievable support tonight. Thank you so much. My man Isaiah, what's going on, man? He says, hey, proud of you, Baddog. And white chocolate, you on the men's. And keep pumping the iron. Boom! Oh, you know it. I got to keep pumping it. I got to stay in shape. I don't have any iron, though. It's like pumping resistance bands in my Bowflex. That's about it. I don't have the damn iron. I can't wait to get back in the gym. I mean, I'm staying in shape, obviously, but I can't wait to get back in the gym. Yeah, stupid videos. I had to let him have it. That was 5 years ago, so obviously we're cool now, but back then we weren't cool. What made me want to start doing YouTube sports commentary? I just, when I was in the TTC and was trash talking, it got boring after a while anyway. The trash talkers were terrible. I had no competition. And a lot of the guys became younger and didn't understand. They get hurt too easily. Didn't understand what it was. And the Giants are bad. So I just started to talk about football the year the Eagles won the Super Bowl because I had to succumb to the fact that we were a god-awful team that won 3 games and that my most hated team was really special that year. So I couldn't really talk trash, and I just started to kind of get away from it. And I started working with Sports Fury, and Sports Fury definitely inspired me to do what I'm doing now. They inspired me to start the streaming. They inspired me to start, like I said, the streaming and pretty much talking sports. And then I found Chris a couple months later, and that was it. As soon as I started working with Chris, him and I just really started to, work together and help each other out, which is really what YouTube's about. And I've never understood why. I know that there's some video makers out there that don't like what I do, which makes no sense. It has nothing to do with their life, so I don't know why they consistently have to take shots at me. Not that I give a damn, because you take shots at me, you're helping my channel anyway, because you're bringing people to me. Good publicity, negative publicity, it's all publicity. It all helps me out. So continue to talk about me all you want. But it doesn't make any sense. It's YouTube. There's billions of people on YouTube. There's plenty to go around. It's about helping. It just isn't a competition on here. YouTube's not a competition. There's plenty to go around. It's about helping each other. You know what I mean? Chris and I have helped each other for a year and a half now. That's why I love collabing with other video makers. It helps each other out. That's why I like collabing, because that's what you're supposed to do. Google has plenty to go around. Plenty. Megatron 49er, what is going on, man? Hope all's well, buddy. Good to see you, my man. Big 49er fan over there. Bowl of Picks, just hit me up on Twitter, man. Right there, at Mr. Baddog7676. Follow me on Twitter, just DM me. There's not much I can do for your channel. All I ever tell anybody is this. Be yourself. Love what you're doing. Stick to your opinion. It's really the best way to do it. Maverick, man, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Really, my man. $2 super chat says, Eagles still own the Giants. Well, I have for a decade. I can't argue that. You're damn right, Andy. Of course. I don't care. I always say this, man. I make sports content. They make Baddog content. That's how that goes, man. That's how it goes. I was kind of upset when we passed over Albert, the tight end from Missouri. We have 4 tight ends. I don't know how much any of these guys could really help us. You know what I mean? Oh, you need tech help? That I can help you with. Ramatelli, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilliant, my man. $2 super chat. When will Eli get in the Hall of Fame? Your thoughts? First ballot. First ballot Hall of Famer. He's one of a handful of quarterbacks to win 2 Super Bowl MVPs. He's a top 10 in every major passing category in the history of the NFL. That man's a first ballot Hall of Famer. First ballot Hall of Famer. Bart Starr won 2 MVPs. Terry Bradshaw won 2 Super Bowl MVPs. Montana, Brady, and who's the other guy I'm missing? There's one more. Bradshaw, Montana, Brady, Starr. Aikman didn't win 2. I don't think. No, Aikman did not win 2 Super Bowl MVPs. Who's the other guy that won 2 Super Bowl MVPs? Maybe Eli's won at 5. No, Steve Young only won 1. Steve Young only won 1. Mr. Benjamin said. Little Munchie, what's going on, my man? Our best and worst pick? We are like a couple, Benjamin. Yes, we are. We're Chris and the Bad Dog. We're Chris and the Bad Dog. It's like Mike and the Mad Dog. They spend all this time together. Yeah, Eli's a Hall of Famer. I think we've done a really good job. Psychogenics. I love our undrafted free agents. Like I said, I did a video on Austin Mack last night. I did a video on Derek Dillon today. I did want to do one on Javon Leake. I didn't have any audio, so I'm going to do one on Benjamin Victor tomorrow and Javon Leake. I'm going to do Benjamin Victor and Javon Leake tomorrow. I'll have 2 videos up tomorrow on those guys. Absolutely, Ramatelli, 2-time MVP. 2-time MVP. Pretty much Cash Money, yeah. We're a couple of lunatics. How do you feel about the wide receiver we got after the draft, the kid from Ohio State? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I made videos on him, Isaiah. I made videos on those 2 guys. I haven't done the one on Benjamin Victor yet. But I love the wide receivers we picked up in the undrafted free agent market. I love it. Yeah, Rice and John, I'm going to do a video on him too. No, Joe Namath only won 1 Super Bowl. He only won 1. I'm trying to think. Maybe it was, no, it wasn't Staubach either. I can't think of who did it. Holmes had double the interceptions Akuda did and is 60.16 seconds faster. Only had 1 tackle less. See, it's crazy how that stuff works. The Giants will come out on top from 0 to near. I hope so. What's going on, Barnes J? Thank you for joining the stream, buddy. Jordan is overrated, I agree. Oh, Kenny, this weather's awful. Buddy, it's awful. I went out running today. It was like sleeting outside. It was so cold. We're at the end of April, Kenny, and it's 39 degrees with rain here. It is awful here. The weather is garbage. Thank you. My wife gets mad at me because I always complain about the weather, Kenny, but I'm glad you're on board with that. The weather here is terrible. It is so bad. Jamar Chase, LSU edge wide receivers. Yeah, I mean, we'll see where we're picking. Simon Z, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it, my man. Brilly. Eagles catch up, win-loss record, and start tanking-ish. Yeah, or start talking. Yeah. Yeah, it's about time. They haven't caught us in Super Bowls, though. They got a long way to go before they do that. A long way. Oh, Bold the Picks. I love Broadway Joe. Broadway Joe is a pimp. I love him. I love Broadway Joe. Yeah, I kiss you. That's what he said. Every time I see Susan Colbert, that's all I can think about. Mike Marino, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Assassin 2.0, what's going on, Assassin? What's up, Baddog? Branched off of the entertainers to hear and love it. I appreciate that, Assassin. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. So I'm saying we help each other out, man. It's, that's what you're supposed to do. I believe in Eli. Yes, of course. Chris and the Bad Dog. Yeah, Todd Dumont came up with that. Vodka Drinker, thank you for the $1 super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilliant vodka drinker. Yep, exactly, King Eye. Exactly. Oh, the Rage compilation. Yeah, people like when I rage. People get a kick out of me getting mad, which is pretty funny. Which is why I put the I put the Eli Apple rant video and the Ben McAdoo rant video up there. But the Ben McAdoo rant video, I was prophetic. I said the Giants are going to be bad for the next 5 years. I called it. Yeah, Sean. Well, we can't do it all in one draft, though, guys. That's one thing. I think some guys got to remember. The people that were upset about the way we drafted and everything. I think you got to realize it can't all be fixed in one draft. You only have a certain amount of picks, so you got to go with what they feel is most important. You know what I mean? The wide receivers and linebackers and edge rushers. Those are luxuries, but the trenches, man, we need that. We need that stuff. Yeah, Bradshaw is one of them, man. It was Bart Starr. It's Terry Bradshaw, Joe Montana, Tom Brady, Eli Manning. I'm missing one. Maybe I'm not. Maybe he's one of 5. I thought it was one of 6. I don't know. There's somebody I'm missing. It's not Roethlisberger. I'm sure he did. I appreciate that, Iceman. Appreciate that. Which mid-late round rookie will shine? I'm gonna go with Carter Coughlin. I'm going with Carter Coughlin. I think Carter Coughlin could shine for us. I think he could be something good. No, it wasn't Elway, Floyd. It wasn't Elway. Terrell Davis won the MVP in Super Bowl 31. I did not see the Jets got Lawrence Cage or J Mac. I did not. I like Lawrence Cage. That was a guy I wanted the Giants to take a look at. I didn't see that they got him, man. Oh, Harrison Jolly, man. I appreciate you being here, buddy. From New Zealand. I appreciate it, man. No, it wasn't Brett Favre. God, maybe it was only 5. There's no one missing. Okay, so I named them all. So he's one of 5 quarterbacks to do it. Eli's one of 5 quarterbacks to win 2 Super Bowl MVPs. And he's a top 10 in every major passing category. That man is a most valuable player. We still got 300 people in here, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button if you haven't done so. Let's get to 300 likes. We're 10 likes away. We can get to 300 likes, man. Make it happen. 300 likes. And if you guys happen to be new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. I live stream all the time. I do a lot of Giants content, obviously, as you see. And I also do Laker games, Yankee games, Dodger games, Sooner games. Just a ton of sports. We have a lot of fun on this channel. So thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. PR52's in the house. Yeah, I liked our draft, man. I liked our draft a lot. I loved Bavaro. I love the man. Put Eli one of the Steelers, he would have matched Brady. Eli had no offensive line in the back end of his career, which is terrible. They do, Kenny. They are. You know what? It's funny, Kenny, because people will sit here and tell me Eli's overrated. Eli's overrated. And my comeback to that is always, how can a guy be overrated when everybody bashes him? That's all they do. They say how bad he is. How can somebody be overrated if all you do is talk about how bad he is? It makes no sense. It's 2020. Yes, it is, Ramatelli. It is 2020. Don, thank you for giving me a like, Matt Camelli. Don, I appreciate it, buddy. Listen, every team in this division had a good draft, in my opinion. You guys got Chase Young. You guys, I love Chase Young. I hope so too, Yuri. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. I think we are going to have football this year. I don't think there's going to be fans in the stands, California, but I do think we will have it. Mike Marina, again, I love what we did in the undrafted free agency market. I did a video on Austin Mack last night. Check that out if you get a chance. I did a video on Derek Dillon today. I was going to do a video on Javon Leake, had it up. Didn't have my audio on when I recorded it. By the time that was all said and done, I was like, I'll just do it tomorrow. So I'm going to have a video on Javon Leake, and I'll video on Victor Benjamin, and then I'll have a video on Rice and John. I'll probably do Rice and John on Tuesday. I'm going to do Javon Leake definitely tomorrow and Victor Benjamin. So I'll have 2 videos up on 2 of those guys tomorrow. Who do I hate? Who do I hate more in Philadelphia sports team? Carson Wentz. Oh, well, definitely Carson Wentz. The Knicks stink. I can't hate anybody in basketball. The Knicks are terrible. I can't even hate on basketball. No, DJ Smooth, man, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilliant. $2 super chat. Packers had a horrible draft. They had the worst. Packers had the worst draft of anybody. Terrible draft. Number 1, they take Jordan Love. It doesn't help Aaron Rodgers out at all. Number 2, they trade up for Jordan Love. Didn't have to trade up for him. Nobody was taking Jordan Love between that. Wasn't happening. Okay? And number 3, A.J. Dillon, 4th or 5th round prospect. They took him in the 2nd round. Huge reach. Huge reach. And Aaron Jones had 19 touchdowns last year. Huge reach. So ESPN compared Chase Young to Jadeveon Clowney. They are similar. Hopefully Chase Young stays healthy. Jadeveon Clowney had a world of talent, but he just could never stay healthy. I did say Joe Namath. I did. Yeah, Packers had a terrible draft. They had a terrible draft. I agree, Mike. That was a massive, massive reach for them. Massive reach. Yes, Talking Giants will be on Tana's channel. I don't know if it's Friday, Thursday, but sometime at the end of the week, yes. Talking Giants on his channel. Definitely. How long am I going to stream for? I always do these to 1 o'clock in the morning. I always go from 10:30 to 1. So about another hour or so, I'll be live. Yeah, that's true, PR. They do mess up draft boards. There's no doubt about that. And nobody knows what the hell is going to happen, PR. You can usually project the first 5 picks, maybe 8, and then it just all goes to hell. Especially in the later rounds. They can't predict that. Favre's revenge. Philly 500 just gave the Eagles an A-, talking about delusional. Not to mention, Eagles Reddit claims us in Green Bay had the worst draft. Yeah. That's because, you know what that is? There's the people that don't know football. That's people that say the Giants have the worst draft don't know a damn thing about football. They don't. They don't. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people that write these things, a lot of people that have websites, a lot of people that have websites, a lot of people on ESPN, honestly, they don't know anything about football. They don't. They're just out there writing their own opinion. Oh, my God, Julian, man, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. You are unbelievable tonight. Thank you so much, my man. Brilly. At least you can learn how to put the comments in there. A $20 super chat says, "Go Cowboys. Wentz is going to be selling Buffaloes in a year." There it is. Spreading that Eagle hate. You're all right with me when you hate on the Eagles. I love it, man. It's because Stephen A. Yeah, Stephen A's an idiot. He's no good. PFF actually rated PFF actually rated our draft good. PFF actually gave us a high grade on it. Hey, Marjorie, what's going on? Again, you don't ever need to apologize for being late. You're here now. Life happens. You don't ever need to apologize for being late or missing a stream. It's totally not the end of the world. I'm glad you're here now. Thomas versus Chase for years to come, Machiavelli. Oh, God, yeah. 10 years, we're going to be watching that battle. Baddog, good thing about this draft. Next year we can go with some edge guys, get a top artist. Absolutely. Absolutely, Isaiah. That's exactly what we're going to do. That's what I'm saying. We're not going to rebuild this thing overnight. It's going to take more than one draft. But now we have the foundation in place. You know, you get these kids some, reps. You get them some game time. You get them built. You work on the fundamentals. You coach them up. You hone their skills. And you make them better. You get them that experience. And then next year, that's when we go with our luxury stuff. That's when you go with the edge rusher. That's when you go with the wide receiver level. $100 million in cap space. We can go out and get a Yannick Ngakoue if we want to do it that way. We can draft, we can get a Yannick. We can draft a defensive end. We can go defensive end heavy next year. We can go wide receiver heavy next year. So we'll see. What's going on, King Andy? Thank you for joining the stream, buddy. Benjamin Victor will be something. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the video on him tomorrow for sure. Yeah, well, Andrew Thomas destroyed Chase Young in college. He did. A DJ Smooth, man, thank you for the super chat, buddy. $2 super chat. Brilly says, I see 8-8 or 9-7. I hope so, man. I hope so. I would love to see 9-7. Smart picks you made this year. I'm feeling really good. Same thing, Kenny. I feel the same way, buddy. I feel the same exact way, my man. Nice to see why we have 2 linebackers coaches. Yeah, we did go linebacker heavy at the end of that draft. I enjoyed that every bad pick made the analysts called the pick interesting. Just say it was a bad pick. Oh, of course. They didn't know what to say about the Jalen Hurts pick, Delano. They had no clue. They had no clue what to say about that at all. They were trying to figure out exactly what the hell happened because nobody had that. Nick Gates at center, that could definitely happen, Andrew. Definitely. How many draft picks do you expect to be immediate starters, impact players? Definitely Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas, Xavier McKinney, day one starters. No doubt about that. I think by the end of the... I also think that Darnay Holmes is not going to start, but he will play at slot corner. I do believe that you're going to see him get a lot of reps. I also think by the end of the year, Parrott and Lemieux will be in our lineup. One way or the other. I do. Maybe not both of them because Kevin Zeitler is still there, but I do think Parrott at some point will take over right tackle. Maybe Nick Gates moves to center. If Gates plays at center, then you might have Cam Fleming start and Parrott will become the right tackle. So maybe Lemieux does not start at some point this year, but he's just there for depth. But I can definitely see Parrott playing right tackle before the year's over. No doubt about that. That's exactly what I said, Stan. It's just because we have a really tough schedule. I think we're closer to 5-11, 6-10. Just because the schedule is very tough. Those NFC West teams are very tough, and the Cardinals got so much better in this draft. You know. Yeah, Tommy, that's Lemieux. I think that he will work on center. Hopefully he is. Hopefully he starts at center, and Parrott can. Hopefully that's our line. Chase running into Thomas. Yeah, it is. It'd be the best, Iceman. It'd be the best. DieHardGiantsFan says, Baddog, do you think we sign Barkley next year? I think we have to, DieHardGiantsFan. I think we have to lock him up because the cap space goes up every year. You know, they increased every year, which means we have to pay Barkley more, and he's going to get older by the end of his contract. So I absolutely agree with you, DieHardGiantsFan. We have got to sign him early. We have to sign him next year. I completely agree with you, man. I love it, Chris K. I love that McKinney-Peppers duo because both of those guys can move all over the field. They're both extremely versatile. I love that combination. That's going to allow us to be so much better because you could line those guys up wherever in certain situations. So I grade it. That could happen. I mean, we'll see what they do with Nate Solder. It'll be interesting. Yeah, Jedi. I love the McKinney pick. I think that was a big steal. No doubt. I think that I couldn't believe he fell to us in the second round. I never mocked him. I never looked at him. I never talked. I never thought he'd even be there for the Giants. Ever. I'm thinking Delpit. I'm thinking Chin. I'm thinking Winfield. I'm thinking all those guys. They all went in the second round. I thought the Giants would take one of them. I never thought McKinney would fall to us. I don't even worry about it. I don't even worry about that guy. I appreciate you taking up for me, King Andy. That guy. Some guys, like I said, some guys are just losers. They got nothing to do. They have nothing to do with their life. They're concerned about me. I'm concerned about my family and growing a channel. Let them worry about. Let them worry about. I can't do. Haters gonna hate, man. Haters are gonna hate. It is what it is. Cardinals have a bad run blocking offensive line. Well, it didn't help that they took Simmons, the JC. That was something. I was surprised that they took Isaiah Simmons. I thought they were going Jedrick Wills for sure. Definitely. I would love that, John. I'd love to watch Simmons bust and McKinney ball. I don't even care if Simmons busts. I just wanted McKinney to ball out. That'd be great. Yeah, hopefully McKinney's not Tom Gatcher. Hopefully McKinney's not a talker like Landon Collins, though. Well, Gettleman's way better than Bill O'Brien. Victor will be a beast. I hope so. Like I said, I plan on doing the video on Benjamin Victor tomorrow. You think Garrett will play Daniel Jones' strengths? Absolutely, Zachary. I think you're going to see Daniel Jones have a big year. Simmons is really ugly in that card's red. Yeah, he is. He is, Chris. You just drafted Landon Collins, too. That's not Landon Collins 2 at all. He's nothing like Landon Collins. The only reason people compare him to Landon Collins is because they both went to Alabama. They're nothing alike. McKinney can cover, and Collins can't. That's the biggest difference. Landon Collins is more salty. Definitely. Landon Collins is more salty. Oh, no, I didn't gain over 100 subs, Frankie. With YouTube, what happens is it only updates you when you hit 100. So I might have been at like 27,098 to start the stream, and if I'm at 27,098 subs, it'll show I have 27,000 subscribers. Then if I go to 27,102 or whatever, it'll show I have 27.1 1,000 subscribers. That's how YouTube does it. So I didn't gain 100 subscribers in this. That'd be awesome if I did, but that's not what happened. I just went from 27 to 27.1 because that's just how YouTube updates the subscription total for whatever reason. I don't know why they started doing that. Packers draft was terrible. EDP's dad, terrible. Yeah, it'd be great. We get an Edelman on this team, Mike Marie, and that makes sense. I mean, again, if he's a lot like Edelman, or has that Edelman type of mentality, that type of skill, Joe Judge and the Patriots. LeBron James is in the house. What's going on, buddy? They were joining the stream. Do I think we could trade Tater Shepard? I don't think we're getting anything for either one of those guys. They're better off keeping him. Tate's old as a 4-year deal. I do think that Golden Tate's gone next year. I think this is his last year. I think the Giants will cut him, and they're not going to have to eat a lot of cap space. I think you have to stick with Sterling Shepard. Edelman is a Hall of Fame receiver, Benjamin. He is. He's got almost 1,000 receptions in his career. Or not Edelman, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Wes Welker. Or is it Edelman? Which one I'm thinking of Wes Welker. Not Edelman. I don't know. Edelman will be a borderline guy. Welker's a Hall of Famer. Yeah, me too, Iceman. I hate Atlanta Collins. Lemieux's our center. He definitely could be, David. Definitely could be. McKinley blows Collins out of the park. Yeah, exactly. I hope it's 8-8 or 9-7, Andrew. I don't think it'll be that, but that'd be great if it was. What am I drinking? Just Gatorade. I got to work tomorrow. I mean, I work from home now, but I still got to get up in the morning and bring my kid to the babysitter. We're starting to bring him back to the babysitter now. So, what happened to Caden Smith? Caden Smith is still here. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by Caden Smith isn't here. LeBron, I don't even know. We've signed a few of them. We've signed quite a bit of them. I don't even know. Thank you, King Andy. I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, Eagles, exactly. That's why I know they're going in the wrong direction, stupid videos, because the Eagles are doing exactly what the Giants did. The backloaded contracts of the older players and the bad drafting. When are we going to pay Saquon Barkley? Hopefully next year we get it out of the way. Edelman was drafted in the mid-7th. Right. So Edelman, I mean, definitely a huge value, Benjamin. No doubt about that. You never know. You never know what you're going to get with these guys. And again, that's Edelman being put in the right situation in New England. And a coach using his skill set to the utmost and getting it their advantage. That's what we have to do here. Jason, we'll work on that next year. Social Security, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. What about Nick Harris? My Browns took him. Now, Nick Harris is supposed to be really good. I know a lot of Giants fans wanted him. So, good pickup there. Justinio Ardis is fly. Eagles fly. There's a lot of Eagle fans in here always. Eagles trade laughs at the Giants. Eagles trade laughs at the Giants for a miserable 3 years. Giants stole that trade. Do you want to keep Dalvin? No, we can't keep them both, Josh. There's no way we can afford both Dalvin Tomlinson and Leonard Williams. You don't want to pay two defensive tackles, $50 million. Maybe not this year, Logan. But I do think that we can go after him next year and sign him as a free agent. If the Giants go 3-13, we'll get him and be fired. He could be. I hope he doesn't. I hope we don't go 3-13, and we really can't fire him, because if we fire Dave Gettleman, we're starting all over again. We're going to have another bad 3 years, 4 years before we get out of it. Cannot do it. Hey, Julian, I like him. I like the Austin Mack and Benjamin Victor signing. I love it. Like I said, I did the video on Austin Mack, so check it out. I plan on doing a video on Benjamin Victor tomorrow. Dalvin's probably going to cost 10 to 12 million a year, LeBron, at least. We better be a better team this year. Yeah, he's got to be better. But you got to keep him here. Got to keep Gettleman here. You can't get rid of him. Got to. Wentz gets $128 million and you spend more money on a quarterback. It really does hurt. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing there. I don't know. Yeah, Benjamin is good, man. Well, Kenny, I don't think he's all that. I don't, but he definitely made our defense better last year. He definitely made our defense better. BJ Hill's getting cut. Yeah, BJ kind of struggled. Yannick's overrated. The NFL is full of second, third, looking to get overpaid. Well, we can pay him. I'm just saying, we may not need to go after him, but that would be an option if they wanted to. How do I deal with trolls? That guy. I'm just used to it at this point, King Andy. I'm just used to it. It is what it is. I just ignore them for the most part. That's the best way to get out of troll. Guys like that are just looking for attention. That's all it is. Trolls look for attention. Don't give it to them. It's the best way to do it. Guys that there's definitely some trolls on here that are hilarious, that I enjoy, that make me laugh. And then there's ones that are just idiots, and I just block them, and they can't comment on my page, and that's that simple. And I know that ticks them off because they can't get at me. No, we're definitely not going quarterback next year, Michael. No way. They're going to ride with Daniel Jones. They're going to ride with Daniel Jones all the way. It depends on what we're picking. Everybody keeps talking about Jamar Chase, and I get it. He's a great wide receiver. But I don't know where we're going to pick. That's the problem. All right, Moose, get yourself some sleep, man. Get yourself some sleep. Sneak Peek Sports, what's going on, man? Eagles just signed an undrafted rookie quarterback and moved him to wide receiver. What are they doing, man? Is that true? What's going on there, Jake C? Oh, yeah, the ones that misspell stupid or retarded or say you're stupid and they type in Y-O-U-R, stupid. Those people are hilarious. The irony of that's amazing, man. 13. Wow, Marjorie. That's a lot of undrafted free agents. I think I knew about 7 of them. Raymond, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Trolls usually in parents' basement don't want to... Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It is what it is. I like I said, at this point, I don't even worry about them. Yeah, I don't let them get to me, man. Garrett Colombo O-line squad will be Hall of Fame. I hope so. Bryson John was a beast. Yeah, I got to definitely do some look at him. Jason, no doubt. No doubt. When's my next stream with Entertainment? The end of the week, Josh. Oh, Ellie Garola, man. Thanks so much for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilliant, my man. Really appreciate that. $10 super chat. He says, positives. Linemen might all pan out. Plus, I love McKinney. Pick negative. Lack of depth at wide receiver and pass rusher. Team possibly not constructed to win enough games to keep Gettleman on. It's a concern, LA. There's no doubt about that. It's a concern that we don't have an edge rusher or wide receivers. I think our wide receivers are good enough, though. I do. I believe in our wide receivers. Remember, somebody brought it up earlier, too. They were hurt. Daniel Jones came in here. Golden Tate was suspended for 4 games. Saquon Barkley missed 4 games, and then he came back for 4 games, and he was not completely healthy. Sterling Shepard had the concussions all year long. Evan Ingram was hurt, so we really didn't have a lot of guys to throw to. He did well with Caden Smith at the end of the year. He did really well with Darius Slayton. Those are 2 rookies, so he did really well with those guys. That's a positive going forward. But I agree. We have a really tough schedule. We got to win enough games to keep Dave Gettleman on here. We got to, because you cannot keep flipping GMs and think you're going to win. This is what the Knicks do every year. The Knicks go out, the Knicks get a new GM, they get a new coach, and they flip the roster. They end up going with 8, 9 guys. You can't build chemistry like that. That's bad teams do that. These are teams like the Bengals, teams like the Browns, teams like the Lions. This is why they're bad for so many years. I agree, Jarvis. I think he had a great draft. Just subscribe to you and Chris's channel. Can't wait to hear Daily Giants talk. I only knew you guys from last year's reaction. Oh, I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Stan. Oh, yeah, that was definitely... We'll never live that down. We will never live that one down. Ray W., how can I be the man when you the man, sir? Did we have a better draft than the Cowboys? No, the Cowboys are one of the best drafts in the draft. I don't think we drafted better than the Cowboys. I think we drafted very well. I think in our division, I think we drafted second best behind the Cowboys, but Cowboys had a really good draft. I know they didn't need CeeDee Lamb, but that CeeDee Lamb to them at 17 was ridiculous. The Lakers Dream Trolls are the worst. I don't know what it is about them that brings out the most disciple keyboard triangle. Yeah, and the funny thing is in Afghanistan, I can't even see them because the chat is moving so fast, and I'm watching the Lakers. So I can't even watch. I mean, you know that. I mean, sometimes we have 4,000 or 5,000 people in those streams. I can't look at everything that happens. Yeah, Kellerman is not the brightest, Frankie. Not the brightest. Ryan McClain, how can I be the man when you the man, Ryan? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it, man. I never knew it was a thing. Baltimore, yeah, Jeremy, Baltimore did kill it. They absolutely killed it. Jane Hazelwood towards ACL. Oh, God. That sucks. I didn't hear that, Andrew. Oh, my God, Julian, thank you so much for the super chat again. Julian is the man. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilly. $20 super chat. He says, go Cowboys. Now, again, just here spreading his hate for the Philadelphia Eagles, which is great. Which one, Ray? We got two of them. We got Austin Mack and we got Benjamin Victor. We got two of them. King Andy, how can I be the GOAT when you the GOAT? Cooper has 1 more year with the Cowboys, only doing nagging injuries. But they just signed him to a big deal. Delia, they just gave him 5 years, $100 million. They can't do anything with him now. They can't do it. They'd have to eat the cap. We're surviving, Ryan. I still am able to go out and run every day, which is great. So send me a video on Instagram. How do you guys do that, by the way? I have to figure out how to put my YouTube videos on my Instagram, and I have no idea how to do that. Somebody has to tell me how the hell to do that. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out, AMG. I will definitely. And yeah, if you guys don't know, if any of you guys do have an Instagram, I am on there now. It's Baddog Sports, one word, on there. So check me out on Instagram. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Baddog7676. I like Rolla, man. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. Brilly, my man. $5 super chat. I will say, however, I like these free agent pickups, especially Benjamin Victor. Needs to gain a little muscle, but I see a lot of potential. Yeah, I like Benjamin Victor, and like I said, I'm really excited. Like I said in my video today, I'm really excited about Derek Dillon because of that speed. Because you can't coach, you can't make the guy run a 4.28 40. But you can definitely put him in situations where you can use the 4.28 40. And it's funny, I said it earlier in the stream, LA. I think the Giants' undrafted free agents were better than their 7th-round picks. Although I do like Carter Coughlin a lot. You copy the video's link to your phone and then just post it. I can't, though. Like, I don't know where to post it. Like, I hit photos and it just goes into my phone. Like, it doesn't, I don't know. I try to download it to my phone. I'll have to figure it out. Because I want to start putting my YouTube videos on Instagram, obviously. Who's Derek Dillon? Undrafted free agent out of LSU. Griffin Bruno. Undrafted free agent out of LSU. Ran a 4.28 40 at his pro day. He can fly. He's a little bit like Tavon Austin. Coughlin is a sleeper. Coughlin had like the second most pressures in college football last year. Or something crazy like that. Who do I think that we got? Tiny McJ? Probably Benjamin Victor. That's probably who I would say is the best that we got. You have to clip the video and add the link to bio. See, this is why I'm certainly not tech savvy when it comes to this stuff. Clip the video and add the link to bio. Okay, I'll try to remember that. I got to figure that the hell out. I got to figure it out. Oh my God, Julian, man. Oh, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you, my man. You have been unbelievable. Thank you so much. Brilly. Julian Green, another $20 super chat, says, Eagles are the worst, but I'm still concerned about EDP. Yeah, he went off the deep end a little bit there, Julian. He definitely went off the deep end. Thoughts on Brunson? I like Brunson. Julian and I had Brunson on the channel a couple weeks ago. I had a good time streaming with Brunson. Brunson and I are very similar. Very similar guys. We are very similar people. Yeah, Jeremy, I love the undrafted free agents. And I love Javon Leake, too. That was another one I really like. LA, man, thank you again so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that, buddy, man. Thank you guys all so much for all the love. I really appreciate it. Brilly, LA, he says, besides Thomas, who I think is going to be a Saquon-esque home run pick, who's your favorite lineman that we drafted? Parrott. Parrott could be really good. And Lemieux, I like both of those guys. I like Parrott and Lemieux a lot, LA. I really do. I think both of those guys have a ton of potential. And I think they could be a big part of our line for years to come. I really do. I really do. Lemieux is a really good pick in the 5th round. Really good value. You click copy to clipboard. Then you go to your keyboard when posting. The link should be there. I can copy my video. Like, I copy the link to the video, but I don't know how to post it on Instagram. That's the problem I'm having. I just don't know how to post it there. I don't know where to post it. That's the problem I'm having with Instagram. Can I not do it on the app? Like, I just don't know. Like, I have to figure out Instagram. I don't know how to work it yet. I just got on there, so I don't know how to work it yet. Old guy problems. That's old guy problems. What am I? Oh, fitted hat, sports expert. It'll be a fitted hat. It'll be a fitted hat. This is kind of the way I look at this. It'll be a fitted hat until we get to a certain point. The more members I get, over time, the better the prizes are going to be. So for now, it's a fitted hat. I always said when and if I ever get to like 200 members, I ever get over 200 members, on my channel, it'll be a jersey every month. You know what I mean? And obviously, like I said, the more members I get, the better the prize will be. But for now, it's a fitted hat. Like I said, if I ever get over 200 members, we'll start doing a jersey, and then God only knows where it goes from there. But it'll be a fitted hat. On your phone's keyboard, you see a little Mocan. The keyboard, you should click it, and it should be there. No, I can get it. A-Cloud, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Will there be baseball in the 2020 season? I hope so, Ryan. I hope we got some stuff. No, I can click. I just don't know how to put it on Instagram. On my phone's keyboard, you should see a little emoticon keyboard. You click. I'll have to figure it out, 79 Steve. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Like I said, it's old guy problems. Can Cam Brown play off the edge for us? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Yeah, you get it. You get it, Iceman. You understand. You get it. Twitter, I figured out pretty easily. And my videos are automatically linked to Twitter. But I cannot figure out how to put my videos on Instagram. I will have to figure it out. Yeah, Andrew Thomas is going to be the man, John. I want to see how Carter and me too, Marlon, because I think X-Man and Carter could definitely have good years too. I expected Carter to have a big year last year. He disappointed me a little bit. A-Cloud, I did watch the first 2 episodes. I actually watched them twice, and I know that was tonight. Once I get done with this in about a half an hour, I'll go upstairs. I'll probably watch the first one. I'll probably watch the first one of that. No, Ryan, we didn't need to take one. We got really good wide receivers as undrafted free agents. So that was awesome there. We got really good free agents. Or undrafted free agents. X-Man does need more snaps. Absolutely. I don't know what it is about this Austin Mack video. So I've been streaming for about 2 hours. And that has over 1,000 views in the last 2. Oh my God, Julian, man, you have been unbelievable, man. Thank you so much again for the $20 super chat, buddy. Brilly. You are unbelievable tonight, man. Thank you so much for all the love. I really do. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, buddy. When you go to Instagram home, you see a square in the middle of a plus sign. You click that, and that's it. Yeah, but when I click that, Steve, it asks for my phone. Like, it only gets pictures from my phone. So I don't know. Yeah, Julian is making it rain. Julian has definitely been phenomenal tonight. No doubt about that, man. No doubt about it. What year did you say the Giants had their best and worst drafts? Oh, God. I can't even remember. 2016 was a disgraceful draft. 2016 was awful. Awful. 2011 was bad, too. Screenshot pictures, then picked them. Yeah, but I want to put videos on there. Yeah, me too, Iceman. I'm looking for it. I can't wait for football. I mean, I love baseball. I love the summer. If the summer ever gets here. I mean, like I said, I'm out there running today. I'm getting hit with sleet because it's so damn cold here. It's the end of April, not the end of February. And you would think it's the end of February. It's been so damn cold and rainy and crappy. We don't get a spring in New York anymore. We don't. We have 3 seasons here. We have winter, summer, and we have like 2 months of autumn. But winter is here for 6 months a year. It's awful. I am built like a safety. Most overrated quarterback in the league? Oh, man. That's a tough question. Matt Ryan, maybe? Matt Ryan? Ligma loved that trash talking video. Ligma was quoting that all over the place. I overslept on King Andy because that'll help us out, you know. Do we have a better draft than the Jets? We both had good drafts, Julian. I don't remember. See, I don't remember who the Jets, because when you get to day 3, Chris and I were talking so much in the chat, you know, in the Jet. So I missed a lot of what the Jets did. I know they took the quarterback Morgan, and that was surprising that they went with James Morgan from Florida International. I think that's where he's from in the 4th round. That was kind of surprising. The Jets didn't have a really good day 3. So I would say maybe we did draft a little bit better than the Jets. But I love the Jets' first 2 picks. Yeah, he's a former MVP, went to the Super Bowl, but he never won anything. I don't know. The Jets didn't have... Oh, that's why. Well, okay. That makes sense. They didn't have a backup. Well, that one makes sense. The Eagles, that didn't make sense. Yeah, well, we'll see. I'm not a big Darnold fan. We'll see if Dak plays. I hope he doesn't. The Eagles hope he doesn't. Maybe the Eagles really did do that on purpose. I feel you're born in the Bronx, raised in Orange County. It seemed like the spring never came. It seems like that. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. Oh, come on, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that so much, buddy. Brilly, $14 super chat says, I truly think the Giants are going to surprise people. I don't know how good they'll be in terms of wins, but I think we can expect some good competitive hard-nosed football. Go Giants. Yeah, Karan, that's what I think we're all expecting with this new coaching regime and the way that we went about this draft is good, hard-nosed football. Win the game in the trenches. Be tough. Wear down your opponent. So I agree with you. I do. I think that's exactly what we're going to get back to. And I'm looking forward to that because that, Karan, and every other Giants fan in here, you know that is Giants football. That is Giants football. That is Giants football. I wore this jersey a couple times here this week. I forgot how much I love this damn Saquon jersey. I freaking love this damn jersey, man. I love the color rush. I got to get another color rush Giants jersey. I wonder. Maybe I should get a color rush McKinney jersey. You think they make those yet? You think they make them yet? Oh man, Barnes J, you don't need to thank me, man. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Leak for kickoffs. I like Javon Leak anyway, but I mean, maybe Derek Dillon for kickoffs. That 4.28 speed. They do, Julian. We do. We have to get back to Smash Mouth football. No doubt about it. What are my thoughts on Kerry Collins? And he was good. He had a bad Super Bowl, but he was good. 79 Steve says, I got it now. Giants need a power back. Maybe we should have signed Mike Warren. Eagles got him after the draft. I don't know if we need a power back. Saquon Barkley's powerful enough, you know. If you're gonna get a McKinney, wait till they give him his number. Yeah, that's true. I'd have to. They're not gonna have the jersey yet. Near sports stuff, like another 25, 30 minutes probably tonight. Yeah, the Eagles, maybe they can trade him for Belichick's dog. What do you think happens to Josh Rosen? That's a great question, Mike. I really don't know. Josh Rosen probably ends up in New England and wins 3 Super Bowls with Bill Belichick. That's probably what happens to Josh Rosen. This is true, Iceman. This is true, man. Well, again, CC is thick. It depends on where we're drafting. You know, it depends on what pick. Jamar Chase is obviously the best one in there. Josh Rosen and the Cowboys, that could happen too. Rosen did get hosed. I love the Color Rush jersey, man. They are, man. I love the Color Rush jerseys. I love my LT jersey, though. You know. I like to pick, yeah, without a doubt. Rosen is going to be a career backup. He could be. The Cardinals got rid of him awfully quickly. He could. Who had the best draft? Baltimore, in my opinion. I think Baltimore had the best draft, Kirk. Baltimore killed that draft. Baltimore did amazing. You copy the video to your emails drive, then go to the browse while looking through the photos. It should be that specific email drive. All right, I'll give that a try, 79 Steve. I will give that a try. Parrot, I think we're going to be like 6-10, honestly. I think we're going to be like 6-10. To be honest with you. Least favorite Giants pick this year? Oh, God. I'm trying to think of who we took in the 7th round again. Trying to think of who we took in well, I like Carter Coughlin. I like Cam Brown. I'm trying to think of who else we took. I like Parrott a lot. I think Parrott's going to be good. It does, Iceman. It does. Yes, there you go, Brunson. TJ Brunson's probably my least favorite pick. I didn't care for that one. I know anything about him, but Chris Williamson's not great either. Those are I did like Cam Brown and Carter Coughlin, which is probably why I forgot about T.J. Brunson and Chris Williamson, because they were forgettable picks. Tay Crowder, well, he's Mr. Irrelevant, you know. Yeah, AGG's a good pickup for them. No, Shane Lemieux is going to be good for us. Watch, Shane Lemieux is going to help us out a lot. You know, I can't see what it is, Chris. I can't see what the pick is, or what the picture is. Want Thaddeus Moss instead of Crowder? Yeah, the Redskins ended up with Thaddeus Moss. I just heard Thaddeus Moss is incredibly overrated because Julian, man, thank you so much. Julian, you are unbelievable, man. Thank you so much, buddy, for everything tonight. I really appreciate it. The MVP for sure, man. Thank you so much. Another $20 super chat. Brilly. He just says, go Cowboys. I can live with that. The Go Eagles would be difficult. Crowder, first Mr. Irrelevant Hall of Famer. Well, Amendola. Well, he was a 7th round pick. I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm the same way, Big Daddy. I'm like Moss. I don't really. Moss is, it is what it is. Exactly, Ramdre. That's exactly what you hope for. The boys can get a million great wide receivers. They have a bad quarterback in Dak. I don't know. What's going on, KP? I don't know, Big Daddy. You got Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, and Amari Cooper. That's going to make it pretty much any quarterback really good. You know. I usually don't read that, Jake. I usually won't read that. I usually don't. It would have to be a big one for me to read that comment. I don't even do it for my boy Johnny Letourneau. Landon Collins does stink. And I agree, Iceman, it is about the coaches. You know. Benito Jones. Garrett has never had the talent. This is true. I watch a lot of Dak. I live in Texas. He cannot make. No, I agree with you, Big Daddy. I agree. I agree that he can't make it, but he's a 4th round pick. So I'm going to be interested to see what he does without Jason Garrett. I'll be interested in that. Yeah, Slayton color rush jersey would be nice. I know when we went to the Giants game, my man OGR Sports had the Darius. He didn't have the color rush, but he had the Darius Slayton jersey. Yep, I will live stream Tuesday. Yeah, Chris and I pretty much alternate nights when we live stream. So yep, I'll be back on Tuesday night. Yepers. G Money, what's going on, my man? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream out there in Cali. Probably nice and warm out in Cali. Cold and sleety, snowy, rainy here in crappy New York. Good to see you, my man. I hope you're staying safe. Best pick of the draft, Dominic says, is the Jalen Hurts going to the Eagles. They've got the best value for the pick. I think he's being facetious when he's saying that. Who's my favorite wideout in the league? Favorite wideout in the league? Probably going to be CeeDee Lamb right now. That's my boy. Yeah, Chris was resting his voice today, Big Daddy. That's what he's doing now. What's going on, Kevin? Thank you for joining the stream, buddy. Good to see you. Which rookie quarterback has the best season next year? Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's going to have the best season next year. He's just the best quarterback. I think Joe Burrow will. They added T. Higgins. I like that. Although, I just don't know if Tua's going to play. That's why. So I think Burrow will have the best. It's hot out here in California. I wish it was still cold, but other than that, I'm doing good. Send some of that warmth over here, G, and I'll send some colder weather to you. Most shocking pick besides Jalen Hurts. I can't really think of anything more shocking than that one. Pinky Dicky, what's going on, man? Cincinnati Kid, what's up? Thumbsucker, I love CeeDee Lamb. Dude's a beast. You got to steal on Simmons and Josh Jones. Josh Jones, you did. I don't know about Simmons, though. I was surprised you guys didn't go Wills, but you did get your right tackle. So Josh Jones, absolute steal at 74. That was an enormous steal for the Cardinals. I could not believe Josh Jones fell into the 3rd round. Any possibility Rodgers wants out after taking up? Perhaps. Yes, please, G-Money, send that warm weather over here, man. I'm getting sick and tired of going out. I got to run outside in a damn hoodie and a winter hat at the end of April. That is pathetic. New York's weather sucks. What's going on there, PMW Prestige? Wayne Allen, how you guys doing? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. And if you guys haven't done so, again, thank you for being here, man. Please hit that thumbs up for me, man. Hit that like. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. I do live streams every other day. If there are games that are played, I do live play-by-play for a lot of games. And again, I put out a ton of Giants content. So please like, please subscribe, and thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it so much. Baddog for commissioner. I don't want to get booed, man. It does. A-Cloud, yeah. New York State's weather is garbage. The weather here is terrible. The taxes are ridiculously high. The cost of living here is unbelievable. And I live upstate New York, okay? And it's awful up here. Houses that you could buy for $250,000 down south is like $750,000 up here. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Iceman. Yes, send the warm weather. Please. I won't lie. It's nice to not have to keep wearing jackets. Yeah. It's not even jackets. It's thermals here, G-Money. It's cold here. Yeah, Big Daddy. A lot of people do. A lot of people move out of New York. When I retire and I get my New York State pension, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I ain't staying here the rest of my life. But my kid will be old enough to be on his own, or he can come down with us, whatever. You know, I'm not staying here. About 15, 18 years, I'm gone. I'm done. I'm out. I am out. Would I wear a do-rag? No, do-rag's not going to look good on me. Favorite New York borough? Manhattan. I love Manhattan. Thank you for busting us continually pumping up. I appreciate it, Robert. No, I do that because you guys inspire me to do it. You inspire me to do it. I live in SoCal. Everything is so damn expensive. The only good thing here is the weather and hot women. Just don't tell my girlfriend. No, Benjamin, listen, I get you. I know Southern California. That's what I'm saying, though. It's expensive to live there, but you got nice weather there. Our weather up here sucks. It's awful up here. Awful up here. It doesn't work. That means you have to. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. So it's tough. Do rag when I'm trash talking. That'd be pretty funny. I'm considering a move from New York City to Toronto in a few years. I'm leaving college. It's going to be colder up there. Terrible. Oh, God, yeah, Big Daddy. If you went from New York to Texas, that's not even close. They don't even know what a pizza is down in Texas. No idea. I think DeAndre Baker is going to be very good, Sean. I think DeAndre Baker will have a bounce-back season. I really do. I really do. Do I think Jordan Love is a good pick? I think it was a terrible pick. I'll trade that weather with Florida, weather anytime. Well, the weather we have up here, please do. Give me that 95 sticky, humid weather over, 8 below with blowing snow and 20-mile-an-hour winds any day. I know, G-Money. I can't wait to see your videos, man. I miss the G-Money slot videos, man. I missed you playing the slots, buddy. Oh God, yeah. No, I hear you. I know there's worse places. But the thing is, Mastermind, Wisconsin cannot cost you nearly as much as it costs to live here. It just can't. It just can't. Coach Jones is right. Drafted a bunch of blue-collar players. That's what we need to do, too. Oh, God, yeah. Black ice is awful. Black ice is bad. McKinney, Peppers, Baker, Bradbury. We're going to have a good secondary now. And don't forget Love, Big Daddy. Don't forget Love. But yeah, I do. I think we have a good secondary too. Seattle Seahawks are prepared to release center Justin Britt. Could the Giants be interested? Marjorie, I think we could be interested in almost any center that gets released. Honestly, we need a center. Unless they think Shane Lemieux's the guy, we could use a center. Pepperoni or pine? You don't put pineapple on a pizza. That's not a pizza. You don't put pineapple on a pizza. You're signing up for my boot camp? All right. Bad Dog Boot Camp be opening up soon. We do need a center. I believe in the future. I strongly believe that our deal will be tough. I hope so, Cressley. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. That would be great. Thick shit. What is going on, man? They were trying to stream. Yeah, the Northeast does have terrible weather, man. There is no doubt about that. I don't think Marcus Golden's coming back, Sean, and I'll tell you why. He's not very versatile. He's pretty much good at one thing, and he was good at Betcher's system. And look at all the linebackers that we drafted at the back end of the draft. We drafted a ton of linebackers. So I just don't see him coming back here and us paying him. He's 30 years old. I just don't see us paying him. I definitely think the Browns make a push at him, sports expert. I think the Browns are making a push at Clowney. Who will be starting each position? Well, you're going to have Baker and Bradbury. It'll be Baker and Bradbury at the corners, and McKinney and Peppers at the safety. That's who's going to start there. Yeah, Mastermind, it'll be good. I do believe in Lorenzo Carter. Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I think Barkley will be happy enough to re-sign that? Well, Barkley's going to be happy to re-sign because he's going to get paid. He's going to get paid. Don't count out Fackrell. Yeah, I forgot about Fackrell. So yeah, we got a lot of linebackers. Average gas price here about $2.50. Yeah, they're about the same here, Benjamin. They might be lower now. I haven't had to fill my tank up in God knows how long because I'm not driving anywhere. The only place I drive is to the grocery store, or the bank, and I can walk there. It's so close. And I usually do walk to the bank, but now you can only go through the drive-through, so I can't just walk through the drive-through. And obviously, I can't carry groceries home if I have 15 bags of groceries. So, yeah, I think we have through G-Money. I think we have to give him a new contract. Yeah, Marcus Gold wants somebody. I don't think we're going to do that. Yeah, JC, I agree. I think Lorenzo Carter goes back to his natural position and plays really well. Yeah, 150, yeah, exactly. New York's expensive. It's an expensive place to live. 170. Oh, I didn't know you were in PA, March. You're in Eagle Country, too. It might be lower now. I told you, I don't remember the last time I filled my tank. I mean, gas prices should be dropping everywhere. Nobody's using it. I hope so, Logan. I'd love us to go 10-6. That would be incredible. Pats did not draft the QB. No, they didn't. Cam Newton. Maybe Cam Newton is going there. Can you imagine Cam with Bill Belichick? That might be pretty good, honestly. Might be pretty good. 118 a gallon, my God. It's crazy. I agree, Tom. I don't like it for $10 million a year either. 211 to 263. Yeah, right now, yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is now. Last time I filled my tank up, I think it was 263 a gallon here in upstate New York. 263 a gallon. Taxes. It's taxes. Taxes are ridiculous here. Should the Pats should have drafted Hurts with their first pick so that we could. Oh, man. Do I have a favorite boxer? It was Mike Tyson years ago. It was Mike Tyson. We just need one or two linebackers to say yes. And I think we will. I think we will. Golden is a cleanup guy. Guess they're 95 cents. Where the hell is that? That's insane. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I wonder what maybe the gas prices here are like $2. And I've not filled up my tank in a long time, so I don't even know. When did this thing start? About 8 weeks ago? I might have filled it up right at the beginning, and that was it. When I retire, I'm going to Florida. No freaking tank. Yeah, that's why, Benjamin, that's why all New Yorkers move to Florida. Warmer weather, and we get our New York State pension and retirement, and we go down to Florida, and there's no taxes. And where do you think I'm going? Where do you think I'm going when I'm 60, 61 years old? Right down to Florida. Right down to Orlando. Oh my God, Julian, man. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, man. Thank you so much, Julian. I really appreciate that, man. You've been unbelievable, man. Thank you so $50 super chat. Brilly, my man. Tip of the cap. You've been unbelievable. Thank you so much, Julian. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for all the love you showed me tonight. No comment. Just say Baddog. It's $50. $50. I really appreciate it, Julian. Thank you so much, man. Bring JB. Oh God, don't say Bevonet. What is going on, man? Bevonet, I haven't seen you in forever, buddy. How you doing, man? Yeah, that's not, man. He used to drive me insane with the overcommitment to the RPO. God. Oh, I'm going down to Florida. Julian is the man, Henny God. Yes, Julian is the man. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Join me in Tampa Road Street. Yeah, there's no doubt about that, Boulder Pig. My ass is going to Florida when it's all said and done. I am definitely going down there, man. Never mind move to Florida and be a Dolphin. Yeah, I'm not going to be a Dolphin fan. I'll still be a Giants fan, but I'm definitely moving down there. I wouldn't be moving to Miami. Miami's a little too hot. Probably Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, somewhere in that area. St. Petersburg. Still laughing at the Eagles pick. You should. You should laugh at it. You should laugh at that. My mom and sister are still in the 305. Oh, God. That's a rough area. Oh, no, I'm thinking 315. Who will lead our defense in sacks this year? I'm going to say Xemenes, Julian. I think Xemenes will lead the team in sacks. In the 501. I don't even know where the 501 is. I don't even know where the 501 is. My uncle and aunts live in Kissimmee. My uncle lives down in St. Petersburg. So, which linebackers we have are good in coverage. Got me. I think that's why they brought McKinney in here. So that he and Peppers can take that spot. You know? I think so. I think that's why we're going to do it. Facro could too. He could. Henny God, I'm going to be doing a video on that probably Tuesday about Rice and John. What do I think of Courtney Davis? Don't know much about him, Kirk, to be honest with you. Cam Brown, that'd be awesome. Carter Coughlin. The extra playoff spot does start this year, Quentin. Yes, it does. If you're raised in Dade County when they tend to never leave, come back. Ah, okay. Cam Brown could cover? Oh, okay. I didn't know Cam Brown could cover. Craven Moorhead does need to come back. There's no doubt about that. Compared to be as good as Josh Jones, he can be. He's got a lot of upside at him. That is for sure. Sam Beal's got to stay healthy. Sam Beal's got to stay healthy. We still want the Yankees to play this summer, but I know, man. I do too. We need sports back. It's stress relief. But oh my God, Benjamin. Yes, I need sports back. I need the gym back. Listen, part of the reason I stream like every other night and do all these videos and hang out with you guys is because that helps me decompress. Like being able to talk to you guys and girls about sports, about the nonsense that we talk about sometimes, the food and whatever, the beer, whatever we talk about, that's relieving my stress. That we get to hang out and talk. You know what I mean? Even it's not face-to-face, obviously, but then I get to answer your questions, that we get to hang out. That's why I love doing these things. You guys help me get through this stuff, you know? So, it'll be good. Love Holmes or Baker starting a quarterback. Baker's going to be starting a corner. There's no doubt about that. I think he will give me saying Diggs. I like Justin Jefferson a lot, Kirk. I think he was a good signing for you guys, for sure. I'll go like 10 more minutes, 79 Steve. I'll go an extra 10 minutes tonight. He could have, if EDP is gonna go, that's the way EDP is gonna want to go. That's the way he's gonna want to go, Chris. 50 linebackers, it seems like it. All right, Big Daddy. Sounds great, man. Thank you for being an awesome subscriber and hanging out, man. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, like I said, I'll go another 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna hit the sack myself. You know. Yeah, soak it all in. Yeah, no, it's true. EDP is hilarious. EDP is funny. Eating ham sandwich, nothing wrong with that. How many wins do I think the Bengals are getting? I still think the Bengals have a rough year. They're in a really tough division. I don't think the Bengals win more than 4 or 5 games, honestly. I know you do, Ligma. I know you like that. How can a draft pick make you drool? Yo, he was rabid at the end of that. I did hear about him becoming a White Sox fan. Yes, I did. Yeah, the Yankees are kicking ass in the show. They do. Oh, you're kicking the Yankees' ass with the Twins. That's about the only way that's going to happen, Kirk. That's the only way that's going to happen. Because we all know the Yankees own the hell out of Minnesota. We all know that. Thoughts on Cowboys Trayvon Diggs? I honestly don't know much about Trayvon Diggs. Honestly don't know much about him. Who's going to have the number 1 pick? Carolina? Maybe? All right, A-Cloud. Hey, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it, A-Cloud. Thank you, buddy. Hopefully we get Yankee baseball this year, A-Cloud. I can't wait to get back to doing my Yankee games when it's nice and warm. I got the window open. I got a cold beer, and I'm doing a Yankee-Dodger doubleheader. I can't wait for that, man. I can't wait. L.A. Lou, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Brilliant, my man. $2 super chat. He says, your Giants are coming to L.A. this year, right? I don't know. I don't know if we go there or you come here. I'm not sure exactly how that works. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I was just saying, LA Lou, I can't wait to be doing a little Yankee-Dodger doubleheader. A little doubleheader live stream. I can't wait. Yes. Whee! 79 Steve. Whee! Man. You're telling me. Oh, I know. Did you ever watch Bo Jackson? Yes, I did. Bo Jackson was a huge deal in my time. Huge deal. Yeah. Bo Jackson is a huge. Him and Michael Jordan, man. They took over the sports world in the late 80s. Yep. All right, man. It sounds good, King Andy. Have a great night, buddy. I appreciate that. I gave you a break of the chair spinning. Hopefully next time we get more participants to help me out. Still waiting for my paycheck. Take care and say, hey, Benjamin, you're the man, buddy. I appreciate everything you do for my channel, man. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, man. And we'll definitely see you next time. Have a great night. Nicest ballpark in Major League Baseball? I don't know. That's a good question. I The ones I've been to? Well, I mean, the Yankee Stadium, of course. How do I watch Giants game, Crisley? I live in upstate New York, so it's just my local channels carry all the Giants games. That's how I do it. My local channels have it. Why is Michael Jordan so forgotten in his Wizard? Because he wasn't the same player. That's why. How did Chris lose his voice? Talking for 7 straight hours. He's got to build up his voice like I do. I talk for 24 straight hours when I do the 24-hour streams. He'll learn, he'll get it. You got to build that voice up. That's all. Jeremy, have a great night, buddy. Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate it. What's my bold prediction for this season? That the Cardinals win 10 games. Kevin Watson, man, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Brilliant, $2 super chat. He says the NFC East is still weak. We have a chance. I still think the NFC East is weak. I do. And I think if we win 4 games in this division, Kevin, we have a chance. I honestly do. Baddog to the death. Great draft, good stream. All right, John Doe. Hey, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. We'll definitely see you next time, man. I do think Parrott will be a starter before the end of the year. Absolutely. McKinney's a stud. Yes, he is. McKinney's going to be a stud. Damn, but I catch you. I love the Cowboys didn't address many of their weaknesses. Yeah, they got a center, though. They traded up and got Biotish. But yeah, they did not address their defense whatsoever. Not whatsoever. Thumbs up the stream, yeah. Let's get 350 likes. We're 2 likes away. We can get 350 likes. 2 likes away. Hit the thumbs up. They did draft a wide receiver. Because a lot of my subscribers, Sports Expert, are people that subscribe to me for my Laker live streams. So my Laker people don't come in for football. That's why. That's what it is. A lot of my subscribers, you come into one of my Laker streams, you're going to see 4,000 or 5,000 people in there. Ask around. The last Laker stream I did, I had 5,700 people in there. So my Laker streams are big time. A lot of my subscribers subscribe to me for my Laker content. That's why. That's what it is. Have you ever had Magic Hat? Oh, I love Magic Hat, Ramdre. I love Magic Hat. That's a really good... You know what, Ramdre? The next time I buy beer, I might go with the Magic Hat. I had Magic Hat for the Super Bowl last year. When we were streaming the Super Bowl, I had Magic Hat that year. Who do I think the Vikings' weakest link on offense is? Well, you, of course. I don't know. I don't know your team well enough. Facts with Lakers streams. Yeah, the Lakers streams are crazy, man. I'll have, before the game starts, I'll have 400 people waiting. Those Lakers streams are crazy, man. Why I do Lakers streams? I did Lakers streams because the same reason I stream at 10:30 when I do these streams. My wife and kid are sleeping. I cannot do Knicks games. They play at 7 o'clock. I started doing Laker games last year in February. I didn't get the views I get this year. And everything I do for fun. But, yeah, the Lakers stuff took off. I don't know why. I got a good audience, and they love the way I call a game. I can tell you this. If you guys have never heard me call a game, I am very entertaining. That's all I can say. I will keep you entertained. And to be honest with you, I do a pretty good play-by-play. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. I'm pretty descriptive with my calls, and I am pretty crazy, and I have a lot of energy. So it's a lot of fun, man. Yeah, Rice, I got to do a video on him. Probably Tuesday, Robert. Yeah, thank you, Quentin. Yeah, the NBA streams are crazy. Oh, the NBA playoff stream. This year, if they ever play the playoffs, the Laker playoff streams will be unbelievable. Nations is in the house. What's going on, man? I appreciate that, Mastermind. Yeah, with the kiss! I actually have merchandise with the kiss because that became such a popular saying for me. With the kiss! So I have with the kiss merchandise. Mike Breen, yeah, Mike Breen eats your heart out. I do. I take the bang though. I use Mike Breen's bang. If only I was streaming live. Oh, God, I would have been pissed. Bevonet. Nations, I'm getting off here in a couple minutes, buddy. I'm getting ready to wrap it up, as a matter of fact. I went a little overtime, then I went 10 minutes extra. Thank you, Smackaholic. I appreciate that, buddy. You know I'm gonna keep grinding. Shaq Dog, yeah, no doubt about it. Shaq Dog always comes in for the Lakers streams. Not to mention Baddog always, Laker Dog always has the hottest females. He always has Yvonne Holloway. He has Liza Sobrano. He always has somebody really hot. That's why the Shaq Dog tunes in. I appreciate it, man. Wayne Gallman's still there. I think he's still there. Thank you, Delano. I appreciate that, man. Whee! Of course. It hurts. It does. I did do the Brooklyn Nets. The last stream I did. The Lakers played the Brooklyn Nets. And the Lakers lost. Anthony Davis missed a game-winning 3 at the buzzer. It was one of the most exciting games I call all year. And that was, unfortunately, the last one I got to call all year. All right, sports expert, man. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, my phone's dying. Yeah, me too. All right, Rocco. Sounds good, buddy. And again, guys and girls, thank you all for being here. I am going to wrap it up now. So again, I just want to tell everybody again, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. One last time, if you ain't done so, man, please like, please subscribe, ring the bell. Thank you all for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. And, I always appreciate all the support on these channels, or on these live streams on my channel. You guys watching the videos, commenting, leaving thumbs up, sharing the streams, sharing the videos. I really, really, really appreciate everything you guys do for me. And, thank you for the continued support. And Julian Green, you were unreal tonight, man. Thank you so much for everything, man. You were extremely generous, and I really, really appreciate it. So, guys and girls, until next time, have a great night. And as always, L.A. Lou, man, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Really, my good man, $10 super chat. He says, for those who don't know, Laker Dog is an international community. His calls of Laker games are borderline masterful. They're actually something to look forward to during the party. Thank you, Ellie Lou. I really appreciate the compliment, man. And I really appreciate the super chat, buddy. L.A. Lou with a $10 boom shakalaka, which I miss doing so much. But again, guys and girls, thank you so much for hanging out tonight and joining the stream. I really do appreciate it, and we will see you next time. Have a great night, everybody. It's the Bad Diggity Dizzle, and I am gone. Peace! Now, I'm going to be on because I have to end the stream here. Now I can say